Jesse Kalicki that win, and it was just an instance of dumb luck, if you will, where things move forward for the team. As we're looking for Facebook Live, and we're not getting it here, unfortunately, so people can see it. And we'll see if they get it going for the start of the game. Anyways, but you look at what he's been able to do. He was able to use his relationships from the Florida Everblades to twist them, pretty much fleece Zach Andrusiak from the Cincinnati Cyclones, as he was promised to go to the South, and then he got traded immediately after he was traded to the Fort Wayne Komets. And he has been good since coming to Fort Wayne. He's had a couple big goals, and right now he's had 8 points against the K-Wings this season combined with Cincinnati, and that's tied with Jack Dugan for the team lead as we come into this matchup here today. We'll go ahead and check out the Bud Light starting lineups for the Kalamazoo Wings. And Joe Martin, the top line going to be Josh Passol, Eric Bradford, and David Kiefer. Jordan Seifert, Quinn Preston, and Colin Adams on the second line. Then Aiden McDonald, Luke Morgan, and Brian Chambers are on the third line with Ted Nickel and Ryan Nemovsky as the extra forwards. On the back end, it's Derek Dashke and Chaz Redekop. Then it'll be Chad Nychuk and Michael Joyo. Jake Kiernan and Connor Walters will make out the final defensive pairing for the Kalamazoo Wings. Getting the start in net, it's going to be number 79, Hunter Vorba, the Kalamazoo kid. 32 games played, 18-13-0 this season, 2.56 goals against average, and a .918 save percentage. As we look at the Fort Wayne Komets, the forwards going to be Jack Dugan along with Jack Gorniak and Aiden Kateroff. Then you'll have Ethan Kempen, Sean Sidlowski, and Zach Andrusiak, Alexis Du'u, along with Carl Berglund. And then you'll have Tor Linden along with Jake Jason and Xavier Cormier. On the back end, Jake Johnson and Connor Corcoran. Then it'll be Demeen along with Cameron Safrika. Then Harrison Reese along with Xavier Bernard. And then Tor Linden, as we already said, it will be on the forward court, but we'll have Martin Hosh rounding out. Getting the start in net going to be the number 41, Tyler Parks. 6'6", 216-pounder, 35 games played for the 9-year vet, 17-10-1-2 with 1 shutout, 3 even goals against average, 911 save percentage, 4-0 against Kalamazoo this season. We take this opportunity to welcome in my broadcast partner, Tanner Sorensen. Tanner, we're streaming towards the national anthem, but a quick thought on what the K-Wings need to do today to come away with a victory.
The first 10 of this game is huge. It's a playoff game. It's early, but it's a playoff game for both teams, so the first 10 is huge. If we can take the momentum and run with it, physical game, get it deep and work it low, we're going to have a lot of success.
And when you evaluate the last 2 games, fixable things on the ice for the K-Wings, correct?
Oh, for sure. And I think last night a lot of it was just scoring, right? Scoring is tough in this league. It's tough in any league, and we lacked that, but also since he got a lot of puck luck last year.
All right. Both teams out onto their respective blue lines. We'll step away as we honor our nation's colors. When we come back, Komets, K-Wings, it's next.
Power up your play with premium on-ice and dryland hockey training from Athletic Mentors, leaders in athletic training programs. We offer ultimate dryland spring and summer hockey camps, in-season strength and conditioning, and ultimate skills and power training for youths aged 8 to pro. Experience our unique blend of mental and physical conditioning and elevate your game. Check it out at athleticmentorshockey.com. That's athleticmentorshockey.com.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 36th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to thank everyone for your support of ECHL hockey. The ECHL would also like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, exclusive signage provider; Athletic Knit, official jersey supplier; Baron Rings, official championship ring supplier; Bellevue University, official higher education partner; BFL Canada Insurance, and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2024 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony. ceremony. Dash, official mobile auction platform. The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider. FanSaves, official digital couponing platform. Flow Sports, exclusive streaming provider. Holly's Hockey Tape, exclusive hockey tape and lace provider. In Glasgow, exclusive puck provider. And Warrior Hockey, exclusive on-ice equipment provider and title sponsor of the 2024 ECHL All-Star Classic. And don't forget, you can catch all the ECHL action live in high definition by logging into FloHockey.tv.
Kalamazoo Wings Hockey is on the air. The 49th season of K-Wings Hockey is brought to you by CSM Group, Culver's, WSI Challenge, Bronson Sports Medicine, Athletic Mentors, Allied Van Lines, U.S. Cryo, Jaspars, Advia Credit Union, Tower Pinkster, and Wings Event Center. Let's return to the arena for the start of tonight's matchup. Once again, here's the voice of the Kalamazoo Wings, Chris Cadeau.
If you're a hockey player or a hockey fan, you want to be a part of big games towards the end of the season, this is exactly that. Hi again, everyone. Chris Cadeau here with you alongside my broadcast partner, Tanner Sorensen. It is a privilege and a pleasure to welcome you to today's matchup between the Kalamazoo Wings and the Fort Wayne Komets. Fort Wayne comes off a huge overtime victory a night ago. I said the hockey gods step in as Maximovich for Indy, the rookie, just had his legs buckle underneath him. Next thing you know, you get a breakaway, game over. And the K-Wings, they were looking to find it all evening long. They had the offensive pressure. They put some things together, unfortunately unable to capitalize. Tanner, you talked about it just a moment ago before we went to break. What is the biggest part of this hockey game?
Honestly, intensity, too. It's an emotional game. There's going to be a lot of heavy emotions throughout this game for both sides, so I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be exciting hockey.
All right, puck is down. We are underway. The lines persons here today are going to be Benjamin Golick and Christopher Williams. The referee, Jacob Rakunke. And now Fort Wayne right into the offensive end. A shot and a save made as Vorva able to collect it up at the top of the crease. The K-Wings in their alternate jerseys here today. They got the Navy on Navy with the chrome crest, Navy lids, Navy socks. On the other side, Fort Wayne, they come in with their white on black with the orange trim, orange letterings, and the black lids. K-Wings going to be rushing from left to right across your radio dial and television screen here in the first. Faceoff moves to the right circle. Tor Linden able to win it back. Corcoran gets the chip at the right point. Moves to the slot. DeYoung with a drive. That one shifted underneath. Tough angle shot off the rebound comes in. That one misses. K-Wings come back down ice. Sent in over the line, and that's a laid offside.
Yeah, he's changing the call. It's going to center ice there. Geometry's hard for all of us, including a linesman. Like, it's tough to read where the puck's going to bounce off the wall, but that was right on net. So, yeah, it's coming to center ice here.
All right.
It's playoff hockey. Even the refs are nervous, you know?
It happens.
It's a big game for them, too.
We had tensions a night ago with the officiating in the first period, and everybody's human. We're just going to move forward, and we appreciate the men in stripes for doing that job because it's not a very thankful job, if you will.
No, not at all. But you can't play without them.
K-Wings coming off a loss a night ago. Fort Wayne with that big overtime victory at home. K-Wings playing 4 in 5 nights. This is game number 4. Fort Wayne got a day off as Wheeling had a little too much water on board, and they'll make that game up next week. Sent all the way in on net from center ice. That one stopped by today's starting netminder, Tyler Parks, 6'6", 216-pounder for the 8-year vet. And you have a 17-10 1-2 record with a 3.00 goals against and a 911 save percentage. Vorva, he's looking to snap his skid. Unfortunately, on Friday came in, give up 1 goal, took the loss after replacing Jonathan as it sent all the way down the ice for an icing on Fort Wayne. His record 18-13, 0-0, 3 shutouts, 2.56 goals against average, and a 918 save percentage. But Tanner, you know more than anyone that Hunter Vorva is the type of goaltender that is very much overlooked, but he's just steady, cool, calm, and collected.
Yeah, he's got a good head on him. Between the ears, he's dialed. He keeps it cool, calm, and collected at all times. He doesn't get too high, doesn't get too low, and honestly, to see that in a goalie is huge. Goalie's such a mental position, so for him to be dialed in there is huge for us as a team.
K-Wings win the draw. They're trying to send it back. Fort Wayne so good at layering up. Xavier Cormier with the interception. He fires out the boards, getting it deep, and This has been the game plan for Fort Wayne in the last 2 matchups in the season series, as they've been able to take both, one a 1-goal affair, the other one a 5-2 that opened up in the third period. They're just getting the pucks in deep and making the K-Wings skate. It's almost the reverse game plan, how K-Wings take out Toledo and others this season.
Yeah, it was a big hit by Macker too there. If we're going to have success tonight, especially our third line, it's going to start with him being a force up front. He's a big dude. Just running into him hurts, right? So if he's running into guys, we're going to have a good night.
Some movement in the starting lineup as it's dumped into the K-Wings right wing corner, as you have Jordan Seifert moved up to the second line. Healthy scratch today is going to be Brad Morrison. As Fort Wayne moves it across. Back end also seeing new life as Jake Hernan comes into the lineup for Jacob Nordquist. The 2 youngsters also getting a start on the third line, going to be Brian Chambers and Ryan Namovsky. Fort Wayne working it through the offensive zone. An errant pass there, trying to chop it down through the circles, coming back downhill, back to the line, and now intercepted by Dashke in the middle of the ice. Able to hit the outlet, soft chip allows the K-Wings to get a change. We'll see how the second line fares with Seifert out on the ice. Dashke threads the needle, hits Preston, coming left side, finds Amanda Adams, right up the gut shot, save made by Parks as he slides back in towards the goal line. A good opportunity here early with no score. 2 minutes and 50 seconds into the first.
Yeah, it's huge. CA's been a breakaway force for us. I think their line's got 4 breakaway goals in 4 weeks. That's kind of been their secret to success. If that line starts possessing the puck in the yellow zone and really works it down low and plays with it, they're going to have a fun night. That line can really get buzzing. 3 of the faster guys on our team.
Preston got a little bit of a rest, if you will. It had a little stomach ailment, missed a couple games, came back last night, and definitely had some firepower, but where you saw that he was missed was in that face-off circle throughout the hockey game.
Oh, for sure. He's a steady center for us, and he's reliable, right? So it's huge to have him there.
Wins one right there. Redekop, right point shot, tipped out in front, and Parks to stay with it and throw that body to the left. And now we get rough stuff out in front. Johnson didn't like how Adams took advantage of it, and the K-Wings trying to sneer it underneath. Seifert backhands it back to the right point. Redekop whistles it around.
In the face.
Preston is boarded, and Reese is going to take him out, and the K-Wings just going to fight through it. Now Redekop with a huge hit at the blue line. Zach Andrusiak, check your feelings, young man.
Yeah, Chaz got hit in the face by him a second ago on trying to finish the hit, so he poked the bear, and there he is.
Come all the way back in to the Fort Wayne end. Dug out by Reese underneath. Saprika with some support. Reese going to angle around, come out the near side. Another big hit. Preston destroys Reese on the back end, and we get a whistle. I believe that'll be offside, so we'll come out to the neutral zone, and the K-Wings throwing the lumber here early.
Yeah, no, that's huge. I think that's one thing we've lacked last week is physicality, and against a team like Fort Wayne, they're a physical team. They're a team that likes to stir the pot, so if we stay physical on them, they're going to start taking penalties around here.
Cool.
And when you got guys like Chaz and Mac throwing bodies like that early, I like where our team's locker room's head's at. So it's a good sign for us.
The Wings win the draw. David Kiefer able to surf it to the near side past Sultan. He was hunting all night last night. Chips it underneath. Kiefer going to whack it. Comes out, and we get a hit by Bradford on Dugan. And Dugan just throws him, and Dugan's going to the box. He is known for retaliating. He went high on Bradford, and they stay sealed down in the left wing corner.
That's exactly what we need. That's exactly what I'm talking
They're
about.
still deep, and they finally break it up and blow it dead.
I think you might give him a double here.
You might get a double minder because the K-Wings trying to get the extra attack round, and Dugan would not let up. And Dugan still circling.
Yeah, see, this is Fort Wayne. They're just trying to get in our bags. Captain will do something every whistle, and if we stay disciplined, we're going to have a fun night. It's going to be a power play night after power play for us. So it's about keeping your head straight, and it's starting with Brad's. I like that. It starts at the top, and he's our leader here.
Need your MVP, a ECHL MVP candidate as well, to really get underneath the skin of the other team, and he does it right there. The K-Wings with an early power play opportunity. 2 minutes go up on the board. Dugan goes to have a seat, so the extra minor not called. High sticking the call at 4:07.
Yeah, Dugan's a good guy to stir up. He's obviously their leader, right? He leads their team in points. He leads their team in assists. So if we can keep him frustrated all night going to the box, it's a huge success for us.
Face-off moves to the left circle. The K-Wings with the league's number 21 power play against the league's number 12 penalty kill, Is right off the face-off. Fort Wayne gets a big clear. They work on the forecheck. Bradford trying to free it up. Berglund just going to chase it and send it back. And look to get a dump here to get things going. Both teams have had a hard time in the season series on the power play. K-Wings 2 for 19 on the other side, 2 for 20 for Fort Wayne. So we'll see if the Kalamazoo can get it going here early. They get the zone entry. Pass out left circle comes down. Shot save made. Rebound comes out. And Kiefer just jammed past it. Back to the point held in by Joyo. He's been hot. There's a power play goal to his name a night ago. Pass out up top to Kiefer. To the left side to Bradford. On top of the circle. Shot save made. Rebound floats through the slot. Falls right in the lap of Chason. And he's going to move it up and sent down by Jack Gorniak.
Yeah, not a bad power play. We got in the zone. Passer with a good rebound shot there. Just got in the air. Good pads on the tendy there.
No score here at Wings Event Center. K-Wings with 53 seconds left on the power play. 14:41 left in the first. Nychuk coming down. It's hung up by Berglund, and that one's going to be sauced out and redirected. Borbo will come out. Fans can feel it. Now, quarterbacking it, Dashke. Drop at the blue. Good job there by Keppen to get the early drop. Now Adams with speed. Finds a man. Pressing across, and they call a late offsides. It looked like they were four abreast, but a better advantage down on the blue line than us. And we'll come out to the neutral zone with 26 ticks left in the power play.
Yeah, that's a tight one. But like I said, I guess you said it, he's got a better vantage point. From our view, I think that was good. But I'm biased as well.
So DeYoung comes out with Linden, along with Xavier Bernard. As Linden comes in to take the draw, the K-Wings win it. Chad Nychuk, second game back down from the AHL. Forced in. Now we get a whistle, and what do we have? Tipped with a high stick in the right wing corner, so see where that face-off goes. They're going to keep it down deep. Blowing the whistle immediately, seeing it all the way was Jacob Rukaki. Face-off down in the right circle. Quinn Preston in to take it. Nychuk back on the right point. Dashke guards the left. Comes back to Seifert. Chip, but falls right to the lap of Tor Linden. Linden able to get it to center red. He holds it as long as he can. Fires it in on Vorva. He keeps it alive. 9 seconds left in the Dugan minor. Nychuk looking for a drop. Able to find it. Cross ice to Adams. Adams chips it. Preston in on the run. On the left side, forces it to Adams into the circle. Stick detail there. They jam it away. Dashke almost held it at the point. Said it comes back. Linden diving for him at center ice. Can't find it. K-Wings come in on the right. Drop back to the point. Nobody home. Linden going to cross. Come find Dugan. He comes wide right. Has DeYoung with him. Turns to the backhand. Leaves for no one. And the K-Wings come back up with speed. Here comes Seifert over the line. Tries to come across. Dugan throws a body. It redirects to Keranen. He bounces it off the end wall to Adams underneath. Centered out in front. Keranen just misses. Dugan going to clear it out. Coming back on the run. Zach Andrusiak with speed over the line. 4 men back for the K-Wings. He tosses it right to one. Walters works it from the near side. Back across in front of Vorva. Keranen going to fire it up. Nickel going to chip it in. And it gets redirected back out. We're going to go end to end here. As Walters banks it off his kick plate, moves it up. Now Nomovsky onto the ice. He's railroaded into the referee. Saprika getting the body, and we're going to pick up the physicality again. We get into a foot race here. Back the other way. Cormier driving towards the net. It's tipped away, so Hosh has to come all the way back between his circles. 12:39 left in the first period. No score here. This is a very important hockey game for both squads. The K-Wings with 75 points, Wheeling with 75, Fort Wayne with 74. 4 games remaining after this one for the K-Wings. This is the last regular season home game the K-Wings trying to put on for the home faithful.
Yeah, and just being our last home game, you want to take care of it. Obviously, we have a long road trip coming up with Iowa and Indy. Not to look ahead, but this is our last home game, so why not win it?
Underneath, it's tipped out in front. Vorva doesn't know where it's at, and the K-Wings able to get the clear. Passolt going to chip it. Kiefer will go on the run. He's going to body Berglund. That allows Passolt to pick up the puck. He tries to go back downhill in the left wing corner. It skips off a Berglund stick. Comes back to the half boards, and Chase unable to chip it out. Think about this Fort Wayne team. They are very structured. They sit right on the points to ensure that they can get good plays on the puck. Bradford comes through with a backhand. Parks makes a save, leaves it for him underneath. Comes back out the opposite side, the far side. It's fired from the point. Kiernan, it's tipped just wide. Now a big hit by Passel coming to the half boards. Taken away. Kiefer falls to a knee, spins, and then it gets jammed down lower by Passel. Chipped out in front. Parks on the left side, try to dive at it. He couldn't find it. Preston comes back at the top of the zone, looking to make a play. He's hemmed up. It's kicked away. Good job by Mr. Kempen to move it back. Correction, that was Katarov. He heads to the bench. His first professional game for Katarov. There's Dugan coming across. Now we got another player getting the Boo Birds 2 nights in a row. Smearick a night ago. Dugan here tonight. Both players you'd love to have on your squad. K-Wings turning around. They go D to D in their own end. Outlet hemmed up as Adams takes a body. So now Fort Wayne goes D to D. They'll try the far side. Tip Berglin in over the line. He's going to angle towards the slot. Jumping around Adams. Tries to go back door to find a man. Kempen runs into the post. It comes off its moorings. We still don't have a whistle. Wondering what's happening. And finally it's blown dead.
So we had possession there. They're going to let that play out since the net was knocked off by Fort Wayne, not us. So since we had possession, they'll give us a chance. And if they can fix the net on play, they will.
Copy, copy. 10-18 remaining in the first. No score. We'll take a break. We'll be back with more after this.
Management company with roots in Kalamazoo, Michigan since 1983. CSM Group has also been leading the construction industry with their extensive safety practices and execution of jobs of all sizes. CSM Group employs over 100 construction professionals and hosts operations in 26 states as well as Canada. They have market-focused divisions in healthcare, food and beverage, industrial manufacturing, education, and corporate facilities. For all your project needs, be sure to call CSM Group at 269-746-5600.
Ever wished you could visit Italy, but just can't afford it? Don't worry, Jasper's Pizza and Fine Italian Food will be your tour guide as you go on a culinary tour of Italy. With the best ingredients shipped straight from Italy, Jasper's is made from scratch sauces. Pastas and pizza won't disappoint. Jasper's, located at 5190 Gold Road, is the place to go for all your pizza and pasta needs. Jasper's has been a Kalamazoo staple since 1977 and still serving you great food today.
We're in favor of Kalamazoo. 10-18 remaining in the first, so we get a neutral zone face-off on the far side of the ice in front of the Fort Wayne bench, shaded towards the Kalamazoo wing zone. Fort Wayne able to win the draw. Reese comes across center red, fires it diagonally into the left wing corner. Killings with a quick retrieval. Able to move it up. Cypher layered up on the half boards. Taken away by DeYoung. He comes back downhill, looks to scoop it across the zone. Bernard going to find it on the blue and then gets drilled by Adams. And what do we have? An offsides as Bernard did not seal it, and he almost ended up in the lap of some K-Wings players as well. Wow. Mike's Hard Lemonade hard hit of the game already. They're going to go ahead and call it.
Wow, they don't think we're going to have a bigger hit, eh? Maybe they got too excited and now they're like, oh, what are we doing here?
Maybe it's just a promo for later.
Yeah, getting ready.
Face-off moves to the neutral zone in front of the K-Wings bench this time. And it's chopped in. Luke Morgan trying to get it going. Love to get his motor going here today. Sent all the way down. Chambers going to play it in the left wing corner. They scoop it out to the left dot. Back to Bernard. A drive. Orvis sees it all the way. Holds it for the whistle.
Oh, yeah.
Now we get more rough stuff. All day Jay ain't going to take any of that. University of Michigan grad. And Druziak giving it to him.
Obviously, Stripes is letting us get away with a little bit here as Fort Wayne took a couple shots there. So it's going to be a chippy game. It's going to be physical, but that's playoff hockey, and I guess that's Fort Wayne hockey.
That said, Jack Dugan comes back out with Korniak and Chason, Saprika and Hash. Faceoff stays down to the right of Hunter Vorba in that left faceoff dot. Chason head up with Morgan. One back by Fort Wayne. Quick drive. That one goes wide to the left. Hosh able to get there. He takes a body by McDonald, who's been throwing it around here early. It's loose on the edge of that trapezoid. It moves towards the right wing corner. Everybody's scrumming. Morgan and Walters pinching up Saprika. Now Cormier leaking towards Walters. They move it out. What a chop there. You saw the rookie coming across, and he frees that puck up himself. Ryan Chambers out of Arizona State. McDonald from his blue line, chipped in by Morgan. Doesn't make it all the way down. Bumped that left wing corner. Now they layer. Chambers comes in, pushes a body. Morgan to the net front, backhand. Save made by Parks.
Nice hit.
And another hit behind the play is McDonald able to torch somebody. K-Wings pick it up in their own end. Nychuk going to lay it behind. Michael Joyo, the man coming downhill, able to move out of the way of Katarov. Sent back to center ice, chipped down low. Corcoran skating backwards, pushes it up to Deu. He moves it across the top of his end. Chason has to leak to his right point to get it out, and it's chipped down towards the K-Wings left wing corner. Deu, the first one on it, leaves it. Bradford, the first one there, he sends it. 2 Fort Wayne Komets on the far side, so Corcoran lays it back down low for Deu from the right point. He comes back up, tries to turn towards the middle of the ice. He's pushed off the puck by Nychuk, able to find Cormier down in the right wing corner. Bradford smushes him up against the glass. Coming through, Deu with a shot. Didn't have a lot of real estate as Kiefer fought him off, and it comes all the way back up top. Corcoran moving out. Coming back for the puck was Deu. It's chopped away and ends up above the goal line on the right side. And here comes Passolt. Tries to chip it. That's Katarov. Kiefer follows it as well, and it comes back downhill, and the K-Wings will turn on it. Cormier looking for somewhere to go with it. Nifty move there by Joyo. He had men coming at him, and now he looked to free the puck up and just get the puck deep. Now the Young can't play it, so coming over is Passolt. Chips it back. K-Wings changing out bodies. Preston and Adams out onto the ice. Rennekamp and Dashke on the back end. Passolt makes his way. Onto the ice comes Seifert. Center red, gain, Berglund, dumps it all the way down. Preston going to chip it past Andrusiak, ends up on Reese's tape, and now Adams blocked it, almost freed him. Now here comes Preston, 2-on-1. Seifert to the right, Preston with a shot, save made. Oh, he looked him off, and Park stayed with it.
Yeah, it's a good shot, good play by CA. The block shot to the chip out, it's all around good hockey. It's little things that's going to win this game.
He takes it away again, then coming back to fight for it, Reese. Leaves it underneath for Bernard, and he'll come out the right side, take a body on the other end, and K-Wings finishing their checks. That creates an icing on Fort Wayne. We'll come all the way back down into the offensive end to get play started with 6:38 remaining in the first.
Yeah, no, that's going to be the secret to our success. We need to be physical against a team like this. Obviously, we've had such great success against a Toledo, who we can skate with and play with. Fort Wayne's had their success against us because they play a little tougher than us. So for us to be playing physical this early on and a lot and often is huge.
4 other games going on in the ECHL. One that has our attention. That'll get going here in about 50 minutes. Indy at Wheeling.
Huge Indy Fuel fan today.
K-Wings ending the season in Indy, and does that bring back memories for you, Tanner?
Yeah,
not so good ones.
My friend right now is listening in Germany right
then?
now. Yeah, no, I had my best goal of my career against Indy, against my buddy, and he's listening in Germany. He's doing really well. He's in the semifinals of the Dell, up 3-1. He needs a big game on Wednesday out of him, though.
Kalamazoo won the draw. Dashke put it in on the stick of Parks. It gets pushed back out after the rebound, so Morgan able to move it. Comes back to center ice. Namovsky pass behind Nickel, and the knee out by Berglund. Kind of looked slewy to me.
Yeah, tough pass. Kind of made Nix reach back and look back, which kind of set him up for a suicide there.
And move all the way underneath. Fort Wayne with it. Capin down in the left wing corner. Comes to Dugan, jams it to the goal mouth, and we don't pick up all those assists, 56 on the season, without trying to get something out front. K-Wings clear the zone. Fort Wayne regroups. 5:46 remaining in the first. Sent all the way back into the K-Wings end. Fort Wayne able to get a good piece of it, but Walters allows Kepin to ride past him. It's going to be sent in the right wing corner. We'll get a battle here with Corcoran and Bradford, but it skips to Dugan and puts it in on net. We'll get a whistle and a stoppage. That'll bring us to our final media timeout of period number 1. 5:32 remaining in the first. No score. Komets K-Wings will be back with the finish of the opening 20 after this.
Looking for a job right away? Don't wait. WSI Recruitment and Staffing is here to help. We have immediate openings across all shifts in manufacturing, production, warehouse, packaging, and hospitality. You want competitive pay? You can earn up to $20 per hour and enjoy the security of weekly paychecks. Say "Puck yeah" to fresh, exciting opportunities. Dive deep at WSITalent.com and quickly apply for multiple jobs. Remember, WSI Recruitment and Staffing. Your ideal job is just a click away at WSITalent.com.
Host your event at Wings Event Center. With a hospitality-first mentality, you can rest easy knowing your event is in good hands. Conveniently located directly off I-94 in Kalamazoo with top-notch technological capabilities, in-house catering available, and intimate to large event spaces, you'll be set up for success at Wings Event Center. Visit wingseventcenter.com to learn more about booking your next event in Kalamazoo.
5:32 remaining in the first. We got no score here at Wings Event Center. K-Wings out shooting Fort Wayne 10-6. Defensive zone draw won by the Komets. And then chipped out. Passold able to get a piece of Corcoran. Coming back. Kenner up. Able to backhand it down low. Good job. Nychuk had it knifed away, but he stayed with it. Now he moves to the center of the ice. Kiefer can't find it. It's shipped back down low again. Here comes Fort Wayne with numbers. 4K Wings back, but layering underneath to the slot. Scoots through. Now David Kiefer gets on his horse. Rushes out the far side. It will chip it into the upper region of the Fort Wayne end. Now he turns after a turnover. Comes down. Has Bradford. Left circle shot. That one misses wide to the right. I had a hard time just getting the handle, but a good idea as it comes back to the point and back down low to him. Passolt layers. Comes through. Almost tripped. Falls. Brings it back to Bradford.
No.
Uh-oh. There's a great job of Joyo to get a chip on Cormier going for the puck, and then it's taken away. He had a snap stick and almost resulted in a breakaway the other way. And
yeah, that was
see a stick snap there. Look at it.
That's scary stuff, especially when you got a guy coming at you. Great play to stop the guy, get in the way, body him a bit, and huge back check by Passolt to get back and help us out.
K-Wings chase it in their own end. Rennicop underneath his cage, shifts it over to the weak side, comes back to the point, sent deep again. Dashke will have to come up. He's got men with him. A couple in the center of the ice. He just flings it.
It actually happened to Victor Hedman last night. He broke a stick, went got a new one. First shot, next one with the new stick, broke it.
Now coming up the gut, Kempen, backhand, kick save, rebound, another save by oh man, Gordiak came through. And there's Hunter Vorva. Now point blank, they score. Nobody covered in the middle. Jason rips it, and it's 1-0 Fort Wayne with 3:51 remaining in the first. What'd you see there, Tanner?
I mean, a broken play. Obviously, it started with the turnover. Great save by Vorva, and then it's just picking up sticks. Obviously, that guy's on an island in front by himself. Vorva made a great rebound save for us there. We got to help him after that.
All right, 1-0 Fort Wayne. Jason able to pick up his 9th goal of the season. And for Jake, that's his 3rd against the K-Wings. That moves him up to tied for number 2 with a whole bunch of other players in the season series. DeYoung fights through it. Fort Wayne didn't get their first goal until the opening parts of the 3rd period a night ago. Chase on at 16:09 from Kempen. Another opportunity as Linden just missed. Now coming back is Morgan. He's able to get DeYoung tied up in front of the left point in the K-Wings end. They work in front of the bench area. It scoots in and out. Now Morgan just going to slide it. That's sent through. Linden. Back up top. Cross. Dugan calling for it. Can't handle it. One-timer. Corcoran snaps it. Tipped. Kicked through the crease. And it's cleared out. K-Wings come back the other way. Dodging a bullet. The rookie Chambers going to muscle it all the way down into the left wing corner and around. He goes around two-hand by Corcoran. That's a huge slash. Joyo a drive and a glove save made by Parks.
Wow. Yeah, it's getting scary, you know. That broken stick still makes it to the guy in the middle who gets a shot that tips off the D-man and goes across the crease. Like, that's crazy. Obviously, we almost got really bad puck luck, but it stayed out of the net. We got a good chance on the other end.
Boy, it danced about 3 feet in front of the goal line. Hunter turning around, diving back, and all right, maybe that's the break you need.
Oh yeah. Or this hammer is going to get tossed soon in my hand, Chris.
Please don't toss that hammer. If you're wondering why Tanner Sorensen has a hammer in the booth, physical therapy. It's okay.
So he can lay down the hammer today.
K-Wings come back with speed. Kiefer pulls the brakes in the right wing corner. Dallabout coming up, comes back down low. Pass hold. Brantford in front of the net. Tries to softly lay it to him. Great jump coming through by Johnson to take it away. Now they try it again. Comes in on the right side. Joyo just wants to get it deep. Finds Kiefer. Left wing corner. Referee in the way. Gets it back to pass hold. Down low. Tape to tape. Brantford all day. Looking. Coming back across. Tip coming high slot. Another drive. That one skips all the way through back to the left point. No harm, no foul. Sent back. Cormier almost got destroyed. K-Wings keep it deep. Brantford will go on the hunt. Corcoran tries to turn around it. He gets tied up right down there. Brantford hauled to the ice. Corcoran hauled to the ice. And now Fort Wayne comes back the other way. Due with speed, trying to thread the needle. Dashke hops in between it. Lets it hit him right in the chest, and then it falls down. K-Wings play it off their end board. Rennicott comes up the far side. Cypher chips it. That's going to be icing on the K-Wings with 1:21 remaining. And now we get some rough stuff. See over there with counter off. Right in front of the Fort Wayne bench. And we'll come back down to the defensive end. Get play started. 1-0 in favor of Fort Wayne. They get a goal just a couple of seconds ago. A couple minutes, if you will. 16:09 of the first.
Yeah, a huge minute and a half here down the period. Obviously, it starts with a D-zone face-off here. Got to take care of our D-zone. Definitely don't want to give up any grade A's in the last minute.
So Ketteroff, the former captain of Michigan Tech, 2 seasons, coming down, playing in his first professional game with the Komets. Big body as well, 6'5", 220-pounder. This is his man there, so Bernard comes back to the center ice after the defensive zone face-off twisted in. The K-Wings try to get their head up with Ketteroff coming downhill. 1 minute to go in the first. K-Wings trail 1-0. Shifted all the way down. Bernard going to backhand it. Oh, Parks lost an edge in the goal crease.
We can stick to that. Oh, there. Okay.
Now what do we have? Anybody? So we get a whistle.
I think Steve got a piece of the guy's skate there. Like I said, the ref's letting stuff go, though, because that was a two-handed the stick after that flew 30 feet. So, to me, it's an eye for an eye.
Now we're coming all the way back down the ice. Cypher going to make his way back to the bench area. And you get Jesse Kalicki on the top rung, if you will, leaning over the bench, wondering what's happening, and we'll make sure there's no makeup calls coming here in the next couple minutes. 45 seconds left to cool off in the locker room.
Yeah, he's shaking his head, but like I said, how can you be mad? Obviously, Steve got away with one, and then Haas got away with one, right? So it's no harm, no foul.
Definitely standing on the bench right now.
I couldn't tell.
Easy.
I'm 5'6".
100 pounds soaking wet.
Whoa, no, I'm a little bigger.
Faceoff moves to the left circle. Sabrika one-time drive. That one off the trapper of Vorva. Oh, now we get good fight there. Johnson to the goal mouth. That's blocked out. 28 seconds left to do some damage. Almost threaded the needle. The Cypher, is he going to beat the man to the puck? Icing waved off. He gets railroaded into the boards.
Good speed.
Nullifies coming back downhill instead of playing the puck. Nickel went to play the body. Here comes Fort Wayne to the goal mouth. They score. Screen out in front. It's 2-0 Fort Wayne, 10.3 remaining in the first. Saprika, Kempen, Gorniak.
Yeah, obviously a little bit of a 2-on-2 there. Just got a little tip on it going to the net. Innocent shot, but sometimes those innocent shots are lethal for you.
Coming right across the middle. K-Wings with work to do again in this hockey game. They trail by 2. Hit down low, centered out in front, chip, glove save, maybe loose out in front. Morgan got a piece, and that would have been nice.
Yeah, that would have been nice. Ted's good at that. Ted's really useful when the things are going south. Ted seems to be a guy that turns the page for us, whether it's a big shift, a big hit, or just possessing the puck. He seems to be a guy that is a good momentum swing for us. So that hit right there is a key start to that. I'd like to think with 2 seconds, hopefully he can get a quick shot here.
Face-off moves to the left circle, 2.2 up on the clock, 11-11 the shot total, and then Fort Wayne striking twice here at the end of the first to take a commanding 2-0 lead. Kempen goal, 19:50 the time. Saprika and Gorniak with the assists from Kempen. Morgan in to take the draw. Dugan wins it back, and that'll do it for the first. So the Komets with some more rest than the K-Wings, able to come out and get the early 2-0 lead after one. And the K-Wings going to really dig deep in the locker room here, as they definitely set the tone off the top and unable to finish off with the lead. So we'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll wrap up the first period that was. We'll start the Bud Light first intermission report. Back with more after this.
When you're getting ready for a move, look no further than Allied Van Lines. Their world-class crew of full-service movers will make sure your moving gets done quickly and carefully. Whether your next move is in residential transfer across the interstate or corporate relocation around the world, Allied's team knows exactly how to help. Get your free quote today by calling 269-345-6111.
Here at the K-Wings, we like to think it's hockey season 24/7, 365. The action doesn't stop when the final buzzer sounds, so make sure you stay in the know on all things K-Wings. From news to entertaining content, you can find us on all major platforms at Kalamazoo Wings. Smash the follow button on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter for all the behind-the-wings action you won't find anywhere else. Like us on Facebook to stay up to date on all the other news, events, contests, and prizes. Fly high with the K-Wings today.
Positivity. It's more than a saying. It's the driving force behind our health system. It's in our employees, our providers, our patients. It's in the choices we make to improve healthcare for you and the ways we work together to advance the health of our community. At Bronson, we live positivity because positivity is what inspires us to go above and beyond. Find out what it can do for you at bronsonpositivity.com or follow us on Facebook.
Yeah, my friends are surprised I'm here tonight. Every time a good show came through, I had an excuse. I gotta take care of the kids. I gotta work late. Honestly, I just didn't have room in the budget. Recently, I found out I could save a ton of money by transferring my credit cards and auto loan to Advia Credit Union. And it was simple. Now I have my own concert fund set aside and am ready to rock at a moment's notice. I just don't remember it being this loud in college.
It's simple. Transfer your loans to Advia Credit Union online or at a branch. We'll handle the rest. All loans subject to approval. Rates and terms may vary based on creditworthiness of borrower.
Power up your play with premium on-ice and dryland hockey training from Athletic Mentors, leaders in athletic training programs. We offer ultimate dryland spring and summer hockey camps, in-season strength and conditioning, and ultimate skills and power training for youths aged 8 to pro. Experience our unique blend of mental and physical conditioning and elevate your game. Check it out at athleticmentorshockey.com. That's athleticmentorshockey.com.
We're in the first intermission. K-Wings trail by a score of 2-0. 2 late goals by Fort Wayne. They get it just over 3 minutes apart. They get a chase on goal and then a Kempen goal as Fort Wayne takes control early. This is The Bud Light first intermission. We'll start with the Tower Picture first period recap as the K-Wings out shooting Fort Wayne for most of the first period. It ends 12-12. On the other side, Parks, perfect 12 for 12. Vorba, 10 of 12 in the hockey game. As Chason is able to notch his 9th goal of the season at 16:09 from Kepin. And then the screenshot, Kepin picks up his 2nd point of the game, 16th of the year from Gorniak and Saprika. Just coming in transition as a neutral zone check missed, and then the puck flowed out, and they're able to fire it into the back of the net. K-Wings 0 for 1 on the power play. Dugan called for high sticking at 4:07 of the first period. And that's where we stand after 20 minutes of play. We'll go ahead and take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll check out the out-of-town scores as the first intermission continues on the K-Wings Broadcast Network.
CSM Group is a national project management company with roots in Kalamazoo, Michigan since 1983. CSM Group has also been leading the construction industry with their extensive safety practices and execution of jobs of all sizes. CSM Group employs over 100 construction professionals and hosts operations in 26 states as well as Canada. They have market-focused divisions in healthcare, food and beverage, industrial manufacturing, education, and corporate facilities. For all your project needs, be sure to call CSM Group at 269-746-5600.
Ever wish you could visit Italy but just can't afford it? Don't worry, Jasper's Pizza and Fine Italian Food will be your tour guide as you go on a culinary tour of Italy. With the best ingredients shipped straight from Italy, Jasper's is made from scratch sauces. Pastas and pizza won't disappoint. Jasper's, located at 5190 Gold Road, is the place to go for all your pizza and pasta needs. Jasper's has been a Kalamazoo staple since 1977 and still serving you great food today.
Looking for a job right away? Don't wait. WSI Recruitment and Staffing is here to help. We have immediate openings across all shifts in manufacturing, production, warehouse, packaging, and hospitality. You want competitive pay? You can earn up to $20 per hour and enjoy the security of weekly paychecks. Say puck yeah to fresh, exciting opportunities. Dive deep at WSITalent.com and quickly apply for multiple jobs. Remember, WSI Recruitment and Staffing, your ideal job is just a click away at WSITalent.com.
Host your event at Wings Event Center. With a hospitality-first mentality, you can rest easy knowing your event is in good hands. Conveniently located directly off I-94 in Kalamazoo with top-notch technological capabilities, in-house catering available, and intimate to large event spaces, you'll be set up for success at Wings Event Center. Visit wingseventcenter.com to learn more about booking your next event in Kalamazoo.
Craig Culver and daughter Brittany on Culver's Chicken Tenders.
Brittany, I know you're particular about what your boys eat.
Chicken tenders rank high on my list. It doesn't have fillers. It's a whole piece of chicken.
Chicken tenders are the true tenderloin of the breast.
When you bite into it, it's like you're biting into an actual chicken breast that you just made at home.
If it's not good enough for my family, it's not good enough.
That's a good rule to live by.
Welcome to Delicious.
Enjoy the farm fresh taste of Culver's at one of 4 area locations.
Twice in the final 4 minutes to take the commanding lead, and we'll see if the K-Wings can fight back in the second. As it's now time for the out-of-town scoreboard presented by Athletic Mentors. Only 5 total games going on Sunday, the final Sunday before the end, or the second to last one, if you will. Final for the K-Wings as we move all the way to Worcester, Mass. Maine out by a score of 3-1. Started the second period there. Stockdale, Kamikoff, and Ritchie the goal scorers. Calder the lone for Worcester. As it was Maine having to really fight in the game prior. As we look at Saturday's scoreboards, Maine fell by a score of 8-2 as Worcester answered the 7-goal affair that Maine put on the night before. So there you go, back and forth in that series. Allen underway at home against Adirondack, and after one, Broman the only goal scorer for the Thunder. And then we await 2 more games. Wheeling hosting Indy. That one going to get going here in about 25 minutes. And then Tulsa and Wichita will get going in an hour and 20. So that'll do it for the out-of-town scoreboard as we check out the American League standings for our Abbotsford Canucks. The are on a 5-0-1-0 run right now. They've moved up to 5th place, and they're tied with Colorado right now for 4th. So congratulations to the Abbotsford Canucks. And for the Vancouver Canucks, as we look at this month, they're on the road right now. They fell last night 6-3. So for the month of April, they are 1-2, and then next week they get 2 at home before finishing the week on Saturday in Edmonton. So first they'll host Vegas, and then they'll go after trying to return the favor and get 2 straight wins, if you will, as Arizona comes to town. They still sit atop of the Pacific Division in the NHL, and that will do it for the out-of-town scoreboard presented by Athletic Mentors and our check-in with our affiliates. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the call of the second after this on the K-Wings Broadcast Network.
When you're getting ready for a move, look no further than Allied Van Lines. Their world-class crew of full-service movers will make sure your moving gets done quickly and carefully. Whether your next move is in residential transfer across the interstate or corporate relocation around the world, Allied's team knows exactly how to help. Get your free quote today by calling 269-345-6111.
CSM Group is a national project management company with roots in Kalamazoo, Michigan since 1983. CSM Group has also been leading the construction industry with their extensive safety practices and execution of jobs of all sizes. CSM Group employs over 100 construction professionals and hosts operations in 26 states as well as Canada. They have market-focused divisions in healthcare, food and beverage, industrial manufacturing, education, and corporate facilities. For all your project needs, be sure to call CSM Group at 269-746-5600.
Looking for a fun, fast-paced way to spend your weekend or night out with coworkers and friends? With packages for 10 friends or 200 coworkers, look no further than K-Wings Hockey. With on-site catering and private event spaces available, a K-Wings hockey game is the perfect place to enjoy the company of whoever you want while watching Kalamazoo's only professional sports team. Call us today at 269-345-1125 or go online to kwings.com for more information or to book your group today.
Power up your play with premium on-ice and dryland hockey training from Athletic Mentors, leaders in athletic training programs. We offer ultimate dryland spring and summer hockey camps, in-season strength and conditioning, and ultimate skills and power training for youths aged 8 to pro. Experience our unique blend of mental and physical conditioning and elevate your game. Check it out at athleticmentorshockey.com. That's athleticmentorshockey.com.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 36th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to thank everyone for your support of ECHL hockey. The ECHL would also like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, exclusive signage provider; Athletic Knit, official jersey supplier; Baron Riggs, official championship ring supplier; Bellevue University, official higher education partner; BFL Canada Insurance, and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2024 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Dash, official mobile auction platform; The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider; FanSaves, official digital couponing platform; Flow Sports, exclusive streaming provider; Holly's Hockey Tape, exclusive hockey tape and lace provider; In Glasgow, exclusive puck provider; and Warrior Hockey, exclusive on-ice equipment provider and title sponsor of the 2024 ECHL All-Star Classic. And don't forget, you can catch all the ECHL action live in high definition by logging into FloHockey.tv.
Ever wished you could visit Italy, but just can't afford it? Don't worry, Jasper's Pizza and Fine Italian Food will be your tour guide as you go on a culinary tour of Italy. With the best ingredients shipped straight from Italy, Jasper's is made from scratch sauces. Pastas and pizza won't disappoint. Jasper's, located at 5190 Gold Road, is the place to go for all your pizza and pasta needs. Jasper's has been a Kalamazoo staple since 1977 and still serving you great food today.
Do you have a knack for quick service? Are you the extrovert that everyone loves? Did you know you can whip up beer and nachos with flair and watch the cash roll in? Consider a lively part-time gig with the Wings Event Center staff. Be the heart of concerts, vibrant festivals, and electrifying K-Wings games. Want to boost your earnings? Don't hesitate. Apply directly from your phone right now. WSI Recruitment and Staffing. A world of opportunities awaits at WSITalent.com.
Do you want to stop the suffering of aches and pains? Are you wanting to look, feel, and live better? Would you like to recover faster to get yourself back on the playing field? U.S. Cryotherapy is the place for you. Located off West Edge, we offer whole body and localized treatments, as well as many others from the everyday person to pro athletes. We've got something for everyone. Call us today at 269-993-0947. U.S. Cryotherapy, the official recovery center of your Kalamazoo Wings.
Here at the K-Wings, we like to think it's hockey season 24/7, 365. The action doesn't stop when the final buzzer sounds, so make sure you stay in the know on all things K-Wings. From news to entertaining content, you can find us on all major platforms at Kalamazoo Wings. Smash the follow button on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter for all the behind-the-wings action you won't find anywhere else. Like us on Facebook to stay up to date on all the other news, events, contests, and prizes. Fly high with the K-Wings today.
Are you ready to take your business's visibility to the next level? Then partnering with the Kalamazoo Wings is the way to do it. You can enjoy custom branding, activation, and engagement with business packages that range from rookie business packages to all-star level. It's time to become a local legend by joining forces with the K-Wings, who've assisted hometown businesses towards their goals for almost 50 years. For more information, call 269-345-1125 or go online to kwings.com and ignite the flight.
Positivity. It's more than a saying. It's the driving force behind our health system. It's in our employees, our providers, our patients. It's in the choices we make to improve healthcare for you and the ways we work together to advance the health of our community. At Bronson, we live positivity because positivity is what inspires us to go above and beyond. Find out what it can do for you at bronsonpositivity.com or follow us on Facebook.
More local news than ever before. Twice an hour, all day long. You get the latest news from the award-winning WKZO newsroom, as well as updates from CBS News and the Michigan News Network, plus even more in-depth news coverage online at WKZO.com.
The wonderful work that you do to keep us informed.
The news that matters to Kalamazoo at the top and bottom of every hour, all day long, weekdays on 590 and 106.9 FM. WKZO.
CBS News Brief. The road to college basketball's women's championship ends as South Carolina plays Iowa just underway. The Hawkeyes' Caitlin Clark.
We know we have our hands full. Everybody around the country knows South Carolina has been the team all year. They've deserved that. They've earned it. They've just been incredible.
6 months into the Gaza war, the mother of one of the hostages tells CBS's Face the Nation she feels let down. Rachel Goldberg-Poland's son Hirsch has been held since the beginning.
6 months is actually a complete failure on everybody's part, and I actually include myself in that as a parent, that I have not been able to save my son.
Arkansas Republican French Hill tells Face the Nation he believes Speaker Mike Johnson will okay a vote on Ukraine aid when the House renews the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act.
I believe he's fully committed to bringing it up to the floor immediately thereafter, and I think that's critical, as it should have been passed months ago.
CBS News Brief. I'm Peter King.
Quiet today, a few increasing clouds in the afternoon to evening, but most of Sunday will be filled with sunshine and high temperatures will launch all the way up near 60 again today. Expected to get a little breezy as this next bank of clouds rolls in the evening. An isolated shower is possible before sunset, but most of the rain will roll through after dark. These showers clear quickly. Monday becoming sunny through the day. It'll be breezy, highs near 68. Tracking Southwest Michigan's weather, I'm Storm 2 Chief Meteorologist Alan Buck.
Bringing back the memories.
Hello, Americans. I'm Paul Harvey.
Paul Harvey's Rest of the Story.
And today, years later.
From the archives. Paul Harvey.
And with the willing complicity of
Ken Lanfear. Weekdays at 8:30 on Kalamazoo Mornings.
Good morning, Americans. A beautiful day across the whole USA.
590 and 106.9 FM. WKZO.
So now you know the rest of the story.
Start of the second period here at Wings Event Center. We got a 2-0 lead for Fort Wayne. They notched 2 goals in the final 4-ish minutes, and They have the lead, hardest lead to hold in hockey yet. The next goal, the most important goal of this game, as the K-Wings look to make it a one-goal affair. Both teams back out on the playing surface. Tanner, how do the K-Wings regroup?
Same as the first period. I mean, we had a great start to that period. We were physical. We were controlling the play. We had some shots. And Fort Wayne started to kind of tilt the ice, and I don't even think it's a 2-0 game. I mean, it's been a crazy game. We've had our chances. They've had their chances. And they've converted twice, right? So that's the difference right now. We had a special teams opportunity. You know, they're going to get one, so it's about taking care of special teams as well.
Parks down to the left, down to the right. Hunter Vorva. As Parks was 12 of 12 in the first. Hunter 10 of 12. Pressing in to take the draw. Wins it back. They fight for it. And DeYoung able to chip it back deep. So Rennekamp goes into his left wing corner. And K-Wings started out. Doyo fanned on the clearance, but he comes back to take it away. He'll allow Adams to leak back into the neutral zone. Comes down the far side. 1-on-3. Bernard going to turn it around. And DeYoung comes up the same side over the line. And Druziak looks across, bounces off the boards. Going to come back to the blue line. Corcoran couldn't play it, but it's sent down lower, and the K-Wings jam it out to center ice. Bernard able to seal off Preston. It comes high into the air. Now Dashke loses the handle coming through, and just going to pinball back and forth. Dashke with it to Preston, has a man. Adams finds him, can't get good wood, leaks it out in front off a defender, and a save made by Parks. Is cleared back out to center ice. Kalamazoo regroups. Dashke across to Adams. He just lays it deep, goes down low. Team gets a change. Dugan calling for it at center. Coming up with it is Bernard in front of his own bench on the far side. He just slides right into the zone, but coughs it up. Pass Holt. Lets everybody spread out through center ice. Comes across center red, flings it down low. Kiefer being hooked, comes around. Able to get a play on Reese, who takes the hit, moves it ahead. And Berglund tries to softly lay it. On the back check comes Bradford. He takes a shot to the back of the head by Dugan.
Yeah, like I said, he's letting the boys play, so it's an eye for an eye out there right now. And Fort Wayne's a physical team. I think our side will pick it up here.
K-Wings have it again down low. Bradford moving up. Fans complaining again. Dugan takes another shot behind the play. Shot in on net. Rebound. Pass. Yes. Shoots. Scores!
To clear that up, the fans weren't complaining. The refs took a spill in the corner there, so they were cheering, actually. But that's a huge goal for our first line. If we're going to win hockey games, we need this line to score. That's been relevant all year. There are horses, and Passer getting back on the board is also huge. He's a big-time player. He's going to score big-time goals for us.
Josh Passold, the Western Michigan product, able to draw the K-Wings to within one, and that is huge. You see him there on the doorstep, and he just slams it home for number 25, goal number 24 of the season.
Yeah, and for Passer, he's only got 2 goals in 8 games versus Fort Wayne, so I know I'm a guy, I always looked at how I did against certain lineups and whatnot, so I'm sure he saw that too, and he's a hungry player no matter what. He could have had a hat trick yesterday. He'd be hungry today.
Big goal there for number 25. Got to follow the next couple of shifts, though. And Fort Wayne comes right back onto the attack. Cormier, right circle, shot through the goal mouth. Comes back off the board. Saprika through traffic. That's blocked off. DeU takes it up top. Saprika from left to right. Shot by Hosh. That misses. Puts it down in the end board on the way back up. Now Cormier, inside position, leaves it for Saprika. Coming downhill, left side through the goal mouth. Had a man back door. That missed his stick. The rookie, Ketteroff, missing. Now Walters trying to settle it down in the left wing quarter. 2-1 in favor of Fort Wayne as the K-Wings come right out of the locker room to make it a 1-goal affair. Shot in on net, it's tipped down low, and the K-Wings need to get on top of this rush after the goal scored. Time of the goal, minute 44. Joyo with another point. He now has 11 in his last 11. Or 9, in his last 11. Shot by DeYoung. Throws it in. It goes up and off the protective netting. We get a whistle and a stoppage. So it's a good way to slow play down. Get a line change, and we'll get things going again.
Yeah, no, after a goal again, that's a good shift by Fort Wayne. They took the momentum right away from us, and that's a bad shift for us. That's not what you want to do after a goal. So for this line going out there, it's about winning the puck, getting it out, and trying to get some sustained ozone pressure.
So point number 82 for Eric Bradford, the K-Wings MVP, if you will, is his 82nd point. That now ties Nick Bootland's 07-08 82-point affair in the IHL. Today's edition of So You Want to Be a Hockey Broadcaster, striking twice in 2 minutes. To the face-off, K-Wings win it. Then it gets won at the blue line by Fort Wayne. Scoops up the half-boards. Some over-skating going on. Now knocked to the ice as Namovsky continues to fight for it. Redekop will take it underneath. Bounces right off the yellow. It's chipped up. Linden going to slap it down. Now Redekop moves the pace. Could be 2-on-1 if they hurry. DeYoung is going to nullify that. But Redekop has Namovsky driving towards the cage, and it's flipped underneath. Pass behind a man. Turnover. Shot. Yes! Scores! Colin Adams tie game. He found it in the slot. And we have a rockin' barn and a brand new finish coming up here at Wings Event Center.
Yeah, that's huge. That was kind of like the second goal. Fort Wayne had a little bit of a broken play, and a shot from the slot just found its way through. CA's got one of the better shots, if not best shots on our team. So I love when he's shooting because he's a goal scorer. Whether he wants to believe it or not, he's a true goal scorer. And when he's shooting, I like what we're going to have.
Top of the left circle, Snipe, as he was shaded towards the slot. Goal number 20 of the season, and the K-Wings have struck twice in the first. Oh, man. Well, it takes 3 minutes and 31 seconds to make it a tie contest.
Yeah, and if I know Fort Wayne, they're not happy right now. Obviously, no one would be, but they're just going to turn the physicality up. They're not even going to worry about hockey for a couple shifts, I'm sure. They're going to try to turn it around with some physical play.
Bradford almost dug it out in the right wing corner. It's smacked off the glass. Joyo going to play it at center. Errant kickback, so it's sent down deep. Cormier moved to the ice by Passolt, so Joyo takes it out. Up to Kiefer off the stick of Passolt, chips it up and over, and Ryan Namovsky with the assist at 3:31. That's a first professional point as well with the primary. Now a shot in on net after the dump in from the half-boards by Cormier. Comes back to the point, and fanning on it was Reese. He has to follow it all the way back into the neutral zone. Bernard moves it off of Cormier, and you see the forward hunts here as Nickel and Bernard collide. So do you want one?
Oh, that hurt.
Bernard didn't want one. Now Keppen coming across. Trying to go inside out on Walters. He pulls it away. We move down in the left wing corner. Now down to one knee, smushed up, working in that corner is Walters. He knifes it high in the air. It falls right on the blue of the dasher. Comes down. Now Bernard lays it back off the end boards. Loose underneath. Dugan picks it up. Uh-oh, he's cycling around the zone. Leaves it for Bernard coming downhill. He's going to pull the brakes. Reese going to come over on the right side. Take it right circle. Shot through the goal mouth. Everyone, you're going to have to chase after it. K-Wings unsort defensively. Bernard comes down bottom of the left circle. Moving up. Without a stick is Vorba. It's smacked from the blue line. He finally gets it. Dugan throwing shots to Vorba. He's not taking it either. He throws one back. It's loose underneath. Dugan keeps it alive. K-Wings resort it. Reese. We get extended pressure in the offensive zone. To the slot. Shot. Kick save made by Vorba. That was Keppen angling. He gets another drive. Nice. It's blocked. Morgan trying to push it out. Still controlling. Changing in the offensive end is Fort Wayne. Hosh leaks into the right wing corner.
Yeah, no, right now Fort Wayne's really taking over, but we're keeping our house. We're holding the house down, and we're eating pucks right now. And Vorva's getting into it, too. He's throwing some slashes, some punches out. I like to see that because he's into it. It's playoff hockey. Even he wants some action.
Long shift here, just looking for the clear as the K-Wings get it out, and then going for the body was Hosh. He missed, and it comes out to center ice. Saprika back downhill to Cormier. Tries to go inside out. The K-Wings move it. Here's Namovsky off the bench. He comes down the right side. Shot save made. That's lifted high, and it skips into the left wing corner just above it. Preston off the bench. Puck going to roll the blue line. Fired into the right wing corner by Dashke. All right, pressure was relieved.
Yeah.
Let's get new bodies off and a good stand.
Yeah, we got a line change here. Now we need to tilt the ice ourselves. So let's play with the puck in the O-zone, boys. There you go.
2-2 tie here at Wings Event Center. K-Wings explode for 2 goals in the opening 3:31. Comes out. Redicop throwing bodies. Kenneroth eating the ice. K-Wings come back. Namovsky drop pass. Preston tries to go back to the point. Held. Shot. Redicop up and over the cage. Ends up underneath. Preston throws a body on Johnson. That frees the puck up, but Linden's going to get it on his forehand and come up through center ice. They work it across, and Druzak tries to thread a needle to DeU. That one ends up in the right wing corner. DeU comes back for it. DeU on the blue line, moves it left circle. Linden, kick save, rebound, scores. Reese down the slot. It's a 3-2 game. We're going to go back and forth. Juicy rebound after the initial stop. 12:37 remaining in the second period. You see there, and Borb almost got back across for that one. That's a tough go for Reese. He's able to find the back of the net for the second time all year.
Yeah, no, and that's one of those goals where it's just like this first one, we didn't have a guy picking up sticks in front. The guy was all alone for a little rebound there. Yeah, it's a tough
goals for Harrison coming against the K-Wings as well. All right. Fort Wayne coming back downhill, sent in on Borley, just scoop it up, head out to the bench for a swig of water. We'll take our first media timeout. End-to-end action here in period number 2. 3-2 Fort Wayne, 12:29 remaining in the second. Back with more after this.
Craig Culver cooking up the one and only mushroom and Swiss butter burger.
Have you ever tried our butter burger with sauteed mushrooms? I just placed 2 patties of our Midwestern beef on the grill. We're adding the sauteed mushrooms. We've added the Swiss. The Swiss cheese is melting over the side of the burger. And mushrooms are right in the middle. Oh, that looks good. And there's the mushroom and Swiss butter burger. Welcome to Delicious.
Enjoy the farm fresh taste of Culver's at one of 4 area locations.
Host your event at Wings Event Center. With a hospitality first mentality, you can rest easy knowing your event is in good hands. Conveniently located directly off I-94 in Kalamazoo with top-notch technological capabilities, in-house catering available, and intimate to large event spaces, you'll be set up for success at Wings Event Center. Visit wingseventcenter.com to learn more about booking your next event in Kalamazoo.
Back at Wings Event Center, 12:29 remaining in period number 2. The K-Wings able to get 2 goals in just under 2 minutes. And Fort Wayne comes back and answers with the DeU goal at 7:23. Reese from Linden and DeU, excuse me. K-Wings win the draw to the defensive end. We'll get play started again. Passolt coming across. Bernard going to churn it. And a good answer for Fort Wayne as they had extended ozone pressure after that second goal. And was able to get a little more pressure, allowed to free Reese up and send all the way down the ice. That should be icing. Nope, they wave it off. The play by Vorba to keep it up. Moves it through. Sent all the way down. And they're going to call icing. So we'll come back down into the defensive end to get play started again. Just getting underway. In about 2 minutes, we'll be wheeling in Indy. That one an important one here as all teams jockeying for position coming into the final week of the regular season. Total 19-17. It was 12 apiece coming into the second. Both teams ratcheting off some offensive opportunities. 7-5 the shot total in favor of Fort Wayne. K-Wings with 2-1 advantage. Passolt comes through, backhand save, rebound comes underneath. Bradford has it swiped away by Johnson. Now Andrusiak got to center, leaves it for Linden, comes up the gut, leaves it for Andrusiak. Shot through traffic, save made, long rebound, and tying him up was Joyo. That was Andrusiak looking to surge. Now Kiefer comes up with Bradford and has it poked away coming across the blue line. DeYoung fighting for it, winning it. Linden shot, tipped wide. Now it's loose underneath, centered out in front, taken away by Kiefer. He comes up. He's got Morgan on his right. Lays it softly, heads to the bench. Linden with his head up, looking for Dugan. Has it taken away. Chambers comes down, moves it down low. Morgan to the blue line to Walters. Tries to get it through traffic, lays it down in the right wing corner. Chambers underneath. Chambers, right wing corner, back up top. Walters shoots it through traffic, tipped out in front, ricochets into the left circle. And Druziak chops it. Now we get Dugan 1-on-2. He sends it up off the crest of Walters, who moves it ahead quickly off the stick of Morgan, and the K-Wings get a change. Taken away underneath by Chambers. Chambers out front. Saprika comes back on the back check, takes it right back away. Now Gorniak, he's quick over the line. Shot, tipped off the high glass and rims into the left wing corner. K-Wings working the defensive end now. They throw a body. Dashke looking for some room to work. Moves it up. Preston, head up across, hits his man. Chipped from McDonald to Chambers. He gets in front of Saprika, goes down into the right wing corner. Rolls it all the way around the Seifert. Lets it go to Redekop. Redekop tees it up and then comes back downhill. Left wing corner, Redekop. Underneath, Chambers. Back to Redekop. Turns. Tries to get it to Preston, but goes back to Chambers. Goal line. Looks. Tough angle shot. That one. Knife back. Dashke a drive. That one just missed. Quick snap shot. Now Preston wins the puck underneath. Tries to sling it out. And DeU's got traffic on top of him. Tries to take it away, but Preston able to get the head of him, and they come back the other way. Good tip. Turnover. K-Wings come downhill. Shot. Preston. Save made. Rebound loose. Backhand shot blocked and cleared up, and we're going to get a penalty.
No, his goalie took it in maybe the groin area.
Oh, it looks like Parks is face over pads trying to walk this one off.
Ooh, shoulder stinger, I think. Yeah, he's laboring his left shoulder there. Oh, yeah.
He's calling for the trainer to give him a moment.
Well, the importance now is shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Obviously, he's laboring something or he's milking it, just buying time, but you want to think he's not, right? So right now, I think you just got to get the puck to the net.
So Austin Kessler makes his way back to the Fort Wayne bench. Everybody gets ready in the right circle. 9:33 left in the second. 3-2 Fort Wayne. Adams into the face-off circle. They joust for it. Karoth comes up with it, goes underneath the net. DeYoung turns it over at the blue line. Preston has it slapped away by DeYoung, so Joyo comes over. Joyo going to use the skates to create some room. Move it up to Kiefer. He chops it. Taken back away at center ice by the Komets. They move into their own end to set up on the far side. Now Katarov going to go Hunt. It's a big pickup for them. Sends it out in front. And Vorva with the 6-save didn't know where to that. Turnaround drive save made. Vorva collects it, covers it. As Cormier was lurking on the top left part of his crease. We get a whistle and a stoppage with 8:58 remaining.
That's us, Chris.
Period. That's us. All right. So, thank you, fans. Let's rock until June.
Yeah. I got my hammer on the screen there.
Did you?
Yeah, just let people know it's up here. I feel a huge shift coming on for this line right now, just to change the momentum for us this period.
Bruins win the draw, chipped in by Kiefer. Looking to get him going. Ricky has it now. Back to the line. Joyo a drive and a save made. Passolt dumped on top of Parks. And it's held for the whistle as Joyo let it rip from the right point. Rychuk comes over, gives him a stick tap on the ruck for the effort.
I just received a text.
Marcy!
Nice hammer. Yeah.
Another one, Mitch McLeod, too.
Yeah. Nothing positive right now. He's watching the game.
Oh, good old Mitch. Arguably one of the greatest equipment managers the K-Wings have ever had. Doing work in the AHL now The K-Wings, the offensive zone draw moved all the way underneath. Chipped out. Kiefer comes forward with it over the line. Nychuk through traffic. Tries to go back to Kiefer. Nothing going. So Berglund now chugs across center. There's a lot of traffic in front of him. Everybody cycling towards the puck. Andrusiak put it up. Walters says, look what I found. Finds Bradford at center. Bradford down to Passolt. Underneath, coming back for it, Kiefer lets everybody spread out. Bradford comes back for it. Left circle, dumps it underneath. Comes to the right wing corner, up towards the blue line. This Passolt leaves it back down low. Kiefer angled off. Linden comes through, sends it around, coming downhill. Nickel leaves it. Kiernan shot through traffic, save made. Long rebound, left circle, banked off the boards to himself. Linden will come up. He fires it around the carousel. Goes from right to left. Vorba gets a little piece of it to slow it. Now it comes back out in front, and the K-Wings tic-tac-toe out. Nickel across for Morgan. Over the line on sides. Pulls the brakes. Back up top. Walters a drive. Glove save made. Nickel trying to get that stick out in front. We get a whistle and stoppage with 7:18 remaining.
Yeah, it's a good shift. Good break out there. They use their speed. Ted hit Morgs outside, who cut back, hit the D coming in late. It's a good attack. Good shot. Good net presence. We just needed a good tip there, and that would have been great.
So Passolt's goal at 1:44 to make it a 2-1 game. 50th pro goal for him. Or ECHL goal, excuse me. Right circle face-off comes in to the trapper of Parks. Fort Wayne able to clear it out. Gorniak tried to catch it in stride. He slides across the ice. Delayed offsides called, so Fort Wayne peels back. K-Wings turn with it in their own circles. Kiernan, left circle, gives it back to Walters, who just hooked him up. Comes up far side, rims it off a stanchion, ends up in the left wing corner. Gunnaroth able to ride his man off. It chops at the top, long reach for it. Morgan just going to chip it down, and he'll go on the hunt on Saprika. Rocket to the left wing corner and up. Seifert with a turnover, moves it back downhill. Hosh has the go-ahead goal, tries to play it. Morgan chips it, skips all the way back to Seifert, and who's going to come up with it? Finally moved cross ice to the far side. Redekop sends it right back down low. Hosh through, layered up. Preston, left circle, gives it up. Seifert, Kenneroth all over him. Has it scored out back to the point. Gashke stops, turns, shot, and that one was a deceptive save. After the shot came through, moves it across. Seifert tied up, can't get the stick blade down. As Park's able to get a pad on it, coming back for it. Seifert, stick falls, has to regroup, taken away. Preston with the back leg kick to himself. Holds it on the half boards on the near side. Moves it underneath Hosh. He takes a body from Adams. That slows it down. Seifert hunting it. Coming back. Up top, Redekop. Right point. Shot tipped, and that one goes down. All the way into the right corner.
I think
Adams
that caught Fanti's head.
Now it comes through traffic. Hits a body of Adams into the left wing corner.
This is a great shift. This is exactly what we need from our lines. Just keep rolling like this. Started one shift. Let's hopefully the next guys do it.
Now Redekop takes a shot to the face as he's talking in front. We get a whistle and a stoppage. That'll bring us to our final media timeout of period number 2. 3-2 Fort Wayne, 5:31 left in the second. Back with more after this.
Hey K-Wings fans, Chris Cadeau here to tell you it's time to stop buying single game tickets and save some money by joining the ranks of the High Flyers as a season ticket holder. The K-Wings have customizable plans to fit your budget, which in turn allows you that exclusive experience you've been looking for while enjoying Kalamazoo's only professional sports team. There's no better time than right now to become a K-Wings season ticket holder. Just call 269-488-8158 or go online to kwings.com to secure yours today.
Looking for a job right away? Don't wait. WSI Recruitment and Staffing is here to help. We have immediate openings across all shifts in manufacturing, production, warehouse, packaging, and hospitality. You want competitive pay? You can earn up to $20 per hour and enjoy the security of weekly paychecks. Say puck yeah to fresh, exciting opportunities. Dive deep at WSITalent.com and quickly apply for multiple jobs. Remember, WSI Recruitment and Staffing, your ideal job is just a click away at WSITalent.com.
Towards the latter parts of period number 2, 5:31 remaining in the frame. 3-2 Fort Wayne off its own face-off. K-Wings able to joust it back. Bradford, but nobody home. Dugan gonna rush it out of the zone, try and split the D. Dugan flings it ahead. Keppen has a bouncing puck. It's going to roll over his stick to Joyos, top of his circles. Gets it to Nychuk. He angles it down low. Picked up by Brads. Fires it from the half boards. It's banked off the glass and out. It's going to skip off of the Fort Wayne bench on the blue. Come back down. Walters knifes it. Berglund comes back for it. Everybody looking some real estate out here. Joyos sent it up underneath. Andrusiak faces him with DeYoung. Chambers comes flying up the far side. And all the way around into the offensive end. Walters unbuckles his seatbelt, comes above the right wing corner. McDonald covering for him. Now we get 2-on-2 the other way as it leaks out to center. 3-on-2 developing. Shot through. Skips off the left side of the post. Now coming back for it. Linden knifes it up top. A drive. Corcoran tipped by DeYoung. Ends up in the right wing corner. Back up to Corcoran to Reese. A drive through traffic. Misses far to the right. Kernan seals his man, Andrusiak in between them. Works that leg, kicks it free, comes back up. Snapshot, blockered, up and out of play. Easy money for Hunter Vorva. We get a whistle and a stoppage. 3:39 remaining in the second.
Yeah, we got 3 minutes left here, right? So it's about one shift each for each of our lines. To tilt the ice would be huge. Start getting momentum going into the third. We snake a goal out, go into the period tied. That'd be huge. But if anything, it's about building momentum going into that third right now.
Face off in the right circle. Shot total 25-22 in favor of the K-Wings. That last little push gives them a 13-10 advantage here in period number 2. Morgan in to take the draw. Carroll tries to go over top of him. Morgan wins it. Dashke off the glass and out. Saprika tries to glove it with the left hand. Regroups to send it back towards the K-Wings blue line. DeYoung now. Take a move to get around Redicomp, goes to the backhand around the cage, comes up towards the right point, and he's going to hold it, calling for Saprika. He finally gives it to him, left circle, hands on the pass, turns back towards the blue, straddles it, shoots it, hits a body, ends up in the right wing corner. Dashke over the top of his man, gets it to McDonald, who's going to send it down, icing waved off. Saprika gets a body coming through. Fort Wayne gains the line, look to set it up. Cormier had a man, decided not to take him, and sends it down low for Berglund. Joyo on his hip, back up to Corcoran, a drive that misses. Comes up underneath, jam back to the right circle. Chugging to the blue line, Berglund, fadeaway drive. That one tipped above the left wing corner on the boards, and McDonald shovels it back, allows Joyo to pick it up. Lots of bodies flying here. 2:32 remaining in the second. Important pivotal game in the Central Division playoff picture. K-Wings fight back from being down 2-0. Fort Wayne answers with the go-ahead goal in this frame. Seifert out of play. From center ice. We get a whistle.
Yeah, final two of the key points, I always say. No blue line turnovers, and we can't afford odd man rushes. There's no reason to give that up at this point in the period, especially in a one-goal game. So just taking care of the puck and creating some offense would be huge to end the period.
Do you bring the hammer down to the locker room?
I might have to go hit some people. No, I just keep it in my pocket. I never know when I need to stretch.
Just a show of strength?
Yeah.
Do you like move up and hammer weights? Does it go to like from ball peen to
No. I move down the hammer.
Figures.
Yeah, so it gets a little bit longer torque on the side.
Figures. Ton of sense.
And then a little memory foam pad just to squeeze when I'm angry. A stress pad.
All right, we get a quick whistle. We get back to the neutral zone. 2:07 remaining in the frame. K-Wings trail by 1. They win the draw on the Fort Wayne side. Move to the opposite side and dump it into the left wing corner. Body's going head over heels. Cypher back to his feet. Adams with speed comes around, looks to create some space, pulls the brakes, comes down, right circle, shoots, and that one's blocked by Corcoran. Good idea though. He's got it back across diagonally. Nychuk leaking towards his left point, sends it around.
That is not a hook on Seifert. You cannot call that if you're not calling the other stuff.
Seifert gonna go to the box. Whistled down as Preston was going to pick it up in the offensive end. That's a tough call. There's Benjamin Golick. And that's the first minor penalty for tough. The K-Wings. Wow. He's holding on to him, you can tell, because he's got the glove. Yikes. 1:35 remaining in the second. 18:25 the time of the hook. K-Wings head to the Avia Credit Union penalty kill. Kalamazoo in the season series. He's clicking at a 90% rate. Still sitting in the top 10 for penalty kill. Number 6 at 82.4. This is the league's number 4 power play, though. 24.3, ever dangerous. Berglund up top after the faceoff win to Dugan. Back to Berglund. House closes. Fans on the shot. Comes through to the slot. Jam back up, and Passolt has one man to beat. He's able to pick it up on Berglund. He'll go wide. Coming down, shoots it through. Shot it.
Oh, no, he called a penalty.
And there's a penalty. Is it going to be a penalty shot? There's a slash.
Is it on us or them?
Is it Bradford coming through? DeYoung was there.
No one knows who it is. No way.
They're going to call it on Eric Bradford. Oh, man. Wow.
You put your whistle away the whole game, and then you come out with a 5-on-3. That's it's tough to see. Both calls pretty interesting. I'll leave it at that.
Big adversity here for the K-Wings. This 5-on-3 is going to leak into the third period if they're able to get the kill. Time of the slash, 18:52. A minute 33 left in the Cypher minor. Fort Wayne wins it. They come across Dugan. Over to DeYoung. He has to kick at it. Rennikop jams on him. He can't find it. Adams out there with Walters as well. Dugan right circle. Has it. Tipped it back to Corcoran up top. He shifts. Changes spots with Dugan. Sends it down low. Able to connect with Andrusiak. Andrusiak looks for a lane. DeYoung tries to send it through. Hits the skidder Rennikop in the left wing corner. They battle for it there. It's sealed. Tries to get it to the forehand. And Andrusiak back to Corcoran, left point. Andrusiak drops it. Corcoran comes down towards the left circle. Looks on the near side. DeYoung back up to Corcoran across the Dugan right circle. Dugan, Corcoran, drive. Glove save made by Vorva. 24.4 remaining in the period. We get a whistle and a stoppage.
Yeah, it's huge. Obviously, you just want to get out of this period, right? Leaves about 25 seconds left on a 5-on-3 to start the third, but getting out of this is pivotal for us.
Another one-goal game brewing between these two teams. There are 4 in the season series that have finished as 1-goal games. This the 9th and final. Fort Wayne wins the draw. Linden can't handle it, so he has to fight for it to get it back. 13 seconds left in the period. Dugan fakes. Oh, man, he had a one-time opportunity, and he missed it altogether. It goes down the ice. Now with speed with 2 seconds. And that'll do it for the second period of play. So the K-Wings fight through the adversity. They're down 2-0 coming into the frame. They tie it up, but the Reese goal at 7:23 is the difference in this one. 3-2 Fort Wayne. We will head to the break. And the K-Wings will come out. They'll have 25 seconds of 5-on-3 time. 52 seconds left in the power play overall for Fort Wayne. And we'll see how that one fares. After 2 periods, Fort Wayne 3, the Kalamazoo Wings 2. We'll be back with the intermission report after this.
Ever wish you could visit Italy but just can't afford it? Don't worry, Jasper's Pizza and Fine Italian Food will be your tour guide as you go on a culinary tour of Italy. With the best ingredients shipped straight from Italy, Jasper's is made from scratch sauces. Pastas and pizza won't disappoint. Jasper's, located at 5190 Gold Road, is the place to go for all your pizza and pasta needs. Jasper's has been a Kalamazoo staple since 1977 and still serving you great food today.
Do you have a knack for quick service? Are you the extrovert that everyone loves? Did you know you can whip up beer and nachos with flair and watch the cash roll in? Consider a lively part-time gig with the Wings Event Center staff. Be the heart of concerts, vibrant festivals, and electrifying K-Wings games. Want to boost your earnings? Don't hesitate. Apply directly from your phone right now. WSI Recruitment and Staffing. A world of opportunities awaits at WSITalent.com.
Do you want to stop the suffering of aches and pains? Are you wanting to look, feel, and live better? Would you like to recover faster to get yourself back on the playing field? U.S. Cryotherapy is the place for you. Located off West Edge, we offer whole body and localized treatments, as well as many others from the everyday person to pro athletes. We've got something for everyone. Call us today at 269-993-0947. U.S. Cryotherapy, the official recovery center of your Kalamazoo Wings.
Develop explosive power, speed, and agility at one of Athletic Mentor's high school power sports camps. Our top drawer soccer, volleyball, football, and basketball camps help young athletes hone their skills and kick up their performance. Our coaching style is unique and multidimensional. We train young athletes for optimal physical, psychological, and nutritional condition. Take the quantum leap and train with a mentor. Check out our camps at athleticmentors.com. athleticmentors.com.
Here at the K-Wings, we like to think it's hockey season 24/7, 365. The action doesn't stop when the final buzzer sounds, so make sure you stay in the know on all things K-Wings. From news to entertaining content, you can find us on all major platforms at Kalamazoo Wings. Smash the follow button on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter for all the behind-the-wings action you won't find anywhere else. Like us on Facebook to stay up to date on all the other news, events, contests, and prizes. Fly high with the K-Wings today.
The second intermission as the K-Wings trail by 1 goal after 2, and they got some adversity to fight off as, oh man, K-Wings with 2 minor penalties that called against in the final 2 minutes of period number 2. After coming back to tie it at 2, Fort Wayne gets out on top again. And then now there's just 25 seconds left in the 5-on-3 when we start the third, as we start the Bud Light second intermission report with the Tower Pinkster first and second period recap. There was an end-to-end game in the first. A lot of things being let go on both sides. Jack Dugan called for high sticky at 4:07. Kalamazoo able to kill that one off. And then Fort Wayne snaps off for 2 goals in a span of 3 minutes and 39 seconds. to finish off the first period as they get a goal with 11 seconds left in the first to make it 2-0. Chason and Kempen, the goal scorers. And Kempen had the assist on the Chason goal to start the game. Then Gorniak and Saprika were involved with the 2-0 goal, but the K-Wings come out firing in the second. They get goals in the first. 3:31 from Josh Passolt, his 24th, and Colin Adams with his 20th at 3:31 of the second. But then a lot of pressure by Fort Wayne right after that goal. And K-Wings got the relief one time, but the second time leaking into the slot is Reese, and he's able to get his second goal of the season, both against the K-Wings. That made it a 3-2 hockey game at 7:23. We go back and forth throughout the rest of the frame, and then it's Seifert called for hooking, which he got tied up, and it looked like his man was holding on to him. He took his glove with him, and then it was just a matter of the game being twisted and turned in the officiating part. So you go from everything going to nothing going, and then the K-Wings are able to create a shorthanded opportunity. Passolt created a turnover, rushed it down at Bradford streaking, and then Eric Bradford, as he was jockeying for position and got the scoring opportunity, called for slashing at 18:52, and that's where we stand after 40 minutes of play. 25 seconds left in the Seifert minor, as I said, 52 left in the Bradford minor. And the K-Wings looking for the big kill to fight through it. And that way they can continue to chip away at this Komets lead. It's a one-goal game after 40 between the pipes. Vorva 21 of 24 on the other side. Parks 24 of 26. And right now Kalamazoo 0 for 1 on the power play. Shot total, K-Wings outshoot Fort Wayne 14-12 in the second. And it is a 26-24 shot advantage overall in this hockey game. Michael Joyo had the primary assist. He picked up his 9th point in the last 11 games, as he has 2 goals and 7 assists in that span. Then Eric Bradford picked up his 81st point as well on that Passolt goal that Joyo had the primary. That ties him with Mr. Nick Bootlin for Booters' output in 07-08, 82 points for number 19 this season. And we move on to one more milestone, as you have Ryan Namofsky with his first professional point on the primary assist to Colin Adams' 20th of the year. That'll do it for the first and second period recap. We'll go ahead and take a break. When we come back, we'll check out the out-of-town scores as the first and second intermission are upon us. As we move down through the second intermission, we'll take a break. We'll be back with more after this.
Yeah, my friends are surprised I'm here tonight. Every time a good show came through, I had an excuse. I gotta take care of the kids. I gotta work late. Honestly, I just didn't have room in the budget. Recently, I found out I could save a ton of money by transferring my credit cards and auto loan to Advia Credit Union, and it was simple. Now I have my own concert fund set aside and am ready to rock at a moment's notice. I just don't remember it being this loud in college.
It's simple. Transfer your loans to Advia Credit Union online or at a branch. We'll handle the rest. All loans subject to approval. Rates and terms may vary based on creditworthiness of borrower.
CSM Group is a national project management company with roots in Kalamazoo, Michigan since 1983. CSM Group has also been leading the construction industry with their extensive safety practices and execution of jobs of all sizes. CSM Group employs over 100 construction professionals and hosts operations in 26 states as well as Canada. They have market-focused divisions in healthcare, food and beverage, industrial manufacturing, education, and corporate facilities. For all your project needs, be sure to call CSM Group at 269-746-5600.
Do you want to stop the suffering of aches and pains? Are you wanting to look, feel, and live better? Would you like to recover faster to get yourself back on the playing field? US Cryotherapy is the place for you. Located off West Edge, we offer whole body and localized treatments, as well as many others from the everyday person to pro athletes. We've got something for everyone. Call us today at 269-993-0947. US Cryotherapy, the official recovery center of your Kalamazoo Wings.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 36th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to thank everyone for your support of ECHL hockey. The ECHL would also like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, exclusive signage provider; Athletic Knit, official jersey supplier; Baron Rings, official championship ring supplier; Bellevue University, official higher education partner; BFL Canada Insurance, and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2024 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Dash, official mobile auction platform; The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider; FanSaves, official digital couponing platform; Flow Sports, exclusive streaming provider; Holly's Hockey Tape, exclusive hockey tape and lace provider; In Glasgow, exclusive puck provider; and Warrior Hockey, exclusive on-ice equipment provider and title sponsor of the 2024 ECHL All-Star Classic. And don't forget, you can catch all the ECHL action live in high definition by logging into FloHockey.tv.
Event Center, we are in the second intermission. K-Wings trail by a score of 3-2. As we jump into the out-of-town scores presented by Athletic Mentors, Worcester is holding on for dear life as making a comeback is Maine. It's a 5-4 hockey game as you had a 3-1 score in favor of Maine, but then Worcester explodes for 4 in the second. And it is Vidmar able to make it a 4-1 hockey game, and then it's Worcester going on a roll. So then we head to Adirondack, 1-0 in favor of the Thunder over Allen. Sad news as of right now in Wheeling. Indy trails by a score of 2-1. Bellant, the only goal scorer. Billy Bow and Martell on a lot of rest are able to give Wheeling the lead. 2:37 remaining in the first. Then we end with the only game left to get underway, and that will be at 4:05 in the Central Daylight Time. It's Tulsa and Wichita. All right, that'll do it for the out-of-town scores presented by Athletic Mentors. We will take a break, and when we come back, we will have the call of the third period of play. K-Wings with some work to do. They're down 1, but they got a 5-on-3 up on the scoreboard to kill. 52 ticks left to get back to full strength. 25 to get another man on the ice. So we'll take a break. We'll be back with the call of the third period after this.
When you're getting ready for a move, look no further than Allied Van Lines. Their world-class crew of full-service movers will make sure your moving gets done quickly and carefully. Whether your next move is in residential transfer across the interstate or corporate relocation around the world, Allied's team knows exactly how to help. Get your free quote today by calling 269-345-6111.
Are you ready to take your business's visibility to the next level? Then partnering with the Kalamazoo Wings is the way to do it. You can enjoy custom branding, activation, and engagement with business packages that range from rookie business packages to all-star level. It's time to become a local legend by joining forces with the K-Wings, who've assisted hometown businesses towards their goals for almost 50 years. For more information, call 269-345-1125 or go online to kwings.com and ignite the flight.
Positivity. It's more than a saying. It's the driving force behind our health system. It's in our employees, our providers, our patients. It's in the choices we make to improve healthcare for you and the ways we work together to advance the health of our community. At Branson, we live positivity because positivity is what inspires us to go above and beyond. Find out what it can do for you at bransonpositivity.com or follow us on Facebook.
Develop explosive power, speed, and agility at one of Athletic Mentors High School Power Sports Camps. Our top-drawer soccer, volleyball, football, and basketball camps help young athletes hone their skills and pick up their performance. Our coaching style is unique and multidimensional. We train young athletes for optimal physical, psychological, and nutritional condition. Take the quantum leap and train with a mentor. Check out our camps at athleticmentors.com. athleticmentors.com.
Do you want to stop the suffering of aches and pains? Are you wanting to look, feel, and live better? Would you like to recover faster to get yourself back on the playing field? US Cryotherapy is the place for you. Located off West Edge, we offer whole body and localized treatments, as well as many others from the everyday person to pro athletes. We've got something for everyone. Call us today at 269-993-0947. U.S. Cryotherapy, the official recovery center of your Kalamazoo Wings.
CBS News Brief. The Israeli military is pulling most ground troops out of southern Gaza. Spokesman Peter Lerner told the BBC,
"It's important to understand it is a decline in the forces, but there's more operations that need to be conducted."
Prime Minister Netanyahu also reiterated today that there will be no ceasefire unless Hamas frees all remaining hostages. Maryland Governor Wes Moore with the timeline on reopening the port in Baltimore following the collapse of the Key Bridge. On CBS's Face the Nation, he said they're aiming for May.
It's realistic, and I think that it's going to take something that's going to be a 24/7 operation, which has been
full functioning?
To have full functioning.
Crowds are heading to Texas to see the total solar eclipse in its totality, but will the weather cooperate? Juan Galvin is in Dallas.
We're crossing our fingers and hoping to have some clear skies coming out Monday for the total eclipse.
And the women's NCAA championship game is well underway. South Carolina is currently leading over Iowa. CBS News Brief. I'm Stacey Lynn.
High fly ball left field. Deep, got a chance, and that ball is gone.
Kalamazoo and Tigers go hand in hand.
Line drive deep down the right field line. Got a chance off the top of the wall.
For over 75 years.
My goodness, that ball went off his bat like it was a pop-up to shallow left field. It disappeared from our view.
Home of the Tigers.
Line drive. Oh, 360 spin.
590 and 106.9 FM.
Way back and gone. Sizzling line drive home run.
WKZO.
Craig Culver cooking up the one and only mushroom and Swiss butter burger.
Have you ever tried our butter burger with sauteed mushrooms? I just placed 2 patties of our Midwestern beef on the grill. We're adding the sauteed mushrooms. We've added the Swiss. The Swiss cheese is melting over the side of the burger. The mushrooms are right in the middle. Oh, that looks good. And there's the mushroom and Swiss butter burger. Welcome to Delicious.
Enjoy the farm fresh taste of Culver's at one of 4 area locations.
Host your event at Wings Event Center. With a hospitality-first mentality, you can rest easy knowing your event is in good hands. Conveniently located directly off I-94 in Kalamazoo with top-notch technological capabilities, in-house catering available, and intimate to large event spaces, you'll be set up for success at Wings Event Center. Visit wingseventcenter.com to learn more about booking your next event in Kalamazoo.
Bringing back the memories.
Hello, Americans. I'm Paul Harvey.
Paul Harvey's Rest of the Story.
And today, years later,
from the archives. Paul Harvey.
And with the willing complicity of
Ken Lanfear. Weekdays at 8:30 on Kalamazoo Mornings.
Good morning, American. A beautiful day across the whole USA.
590 and 106.9 FM. WKZO.
So now you know the rest of the story.
One of the most important frames of the season coming up. Both teams making their way back out onto the playing surface. K-Wings trail by 1 goal. And they have a 5-on-3 to kill off for 25 seconds before Eric Bradford's minor will come towards the end. So 52 seconds is up for grabs in the aspect of a man advantage is Bradford and Cipher in the box, both called at the 6 on the other side. Face off at center ice. You get Adams, Walters, along with the Rennicott, the 3, Linden, Dugan, along with Berglund. And you'll have Connor Corcoran as well, and Andrusiak out there. Puck is down. We are underway. Fort Wayne wins the draw. 22 seconds and counting left in the Via Credit Union penalty kill. Dugan comes over, stops on the right point, turns across, one-time shot. Save made by Vorva. Comes through, and it's surfed down the ice by Walters. Parks comes out to stop it. Now Berglund coming through. Onto the box is Seifert. Over the top comes Morgan. It's 5-on-4 for 22 seconds. Intercepted, and Morgan just going to send it down the ice. All right, Tanner. Start of period number 3. We got 12 seconds left to kill on the rush. Johnson and over the right side. Linden, right circle. Shot out in front. Just misses Johnson. It's going to bounce up the boards. Dugan will go pick it up. 2 seconds. Out comes Bradford. And the K-Wings have killed out the 5-on-3. Want to get possession here. It comes back to the right point. Intercepted, and now they march it out. Big kill for Kalamazoo. They come back the other way. Trying to surf it through. Morgan has a stick lifted at the last second. As McDonald able to thread it almost through 2 Komets. Now to Young with a wraparound attempt if it comes off the end board. And Borba holds that right post, holds it for the whistle. We get a 2-hand down there. That's not a penalty. So Gorniak allowed to use both hands on the stick, baseball style. We'll get a whistle and stoppage just underway, period number 3.
I think your leg has to fall off, like Brad just knocked that guy's stick out of his hand. But his leg stayed attached, so there's no slash. That's all I can think of.
All right, new frame. K-Wings down by 1. What's the mentality, Tanner?
Obviously killing that right away was the first topic. Like, you got to kill that to have a chance, right? And we killed that, so momentum should be on our side. They really didn't get much. They had a couple shots, which you expect. They're going to take a grade A against on a 5-on-3 for a minute and a half. So just turning the ice now. You got to take momentum into our own hands.
Kalamazoo wins the draw out of the defensive end. Coming up ice is Joyo as it's slapped away. Gorniak coming back downhill, but he can't handle it. So he pushes it all the way around the K-Wings net to the right wing corner and back down. Bernard to chase on, wraps it. Johnson up top. Fires it through traffic. That goes off the end board. Passault going to be able to put some wood on it. Berglund hugging that right point. Comes through. Now Passault jumps the route. Comes in front of DeYoung. Gets it out to center. And it's shot back in. Delayed offside. So Nychuk will collect, come out of his own end towards center ice. It's rushing from left to right across your radio dial here in the third. They trail by 1. Bouncing puck in the Fort Wayne end. Katarov able to get it ahead. Now it comes through the left circle. And body by Cipher behind the play had everybody's attention. Cormier top of the zone. Look, slot to shot blocked. Rebound comes into the left wing corner. It's thrown in on net again. And getting a stick on it, and Fort Wayne can't handle it, so now they're going to have to race for it. Cipher looks like he's going to be the first one down there. Saprika turns on it. It's pushed up. Hosh wraps it around. Now comes Cormier, backhands it over the line, and now they're going to call a penalty. It's a tough way to go there, but tripping is the call. I believe it's Seifert. No. It's going to be Quinn Preston. He lost his stick. Trying to let go of it in time, but let's get a look at the replay.
Yeah, that's one of those tough ones where you can't not call it, right? It looks like it kind of got stuck on his skate there.
So K-Wings short-handed. Coming through here the 3rd time, and in the last 7 minutes of play combined. This is a big one. Tripping, 2:48, pressing off. See if maybe they can get another shorthanded opportunity. Linden going to get tossed. He's chirping the whole way out of the right circle. Dugan will come in, head up with Morgan. Puck is down, 1 by Fort Wayne. They set it up. Linden dances through the right circle, pushes it down low. And Druziak up to the right point. Backhand Druziak, backhand forehand out in front. Tipped through the slot into the left wing corner. Through the goal mouth, excuse me. Fort Wayne still has possession. Back to the Avila Credit Union penalty kill. Walters going body to body. Comes back up top. Berglund across the blue line to Dugan right point. Dugan comes down. Brings everybody through. Able to hook up. Linden wrapping around. Now Dugan to DeYoung, left circle, a lot of room. Looking back door, can't find Linden. Dugan comes back, takes a body by Adams. Now DeYoung has it on the opposite end of the rink. And Druziak cycles up top. Moves it down low. Back to Berglund, left point. Over to Dugan, right circle, looks through, slammed across. They're really looking for that back door as it misses everyone off the stick and out of the zone.
Yeah, we got a minute left on the kill here. That was a great kill. Kept them very perimeter. Didn't take a shot. So they're going to be looking to shoot here quick when they get it in the zone.
44 seconds exactly. Kept in circles. Nickel, the forward with pressure. McDonald, Rennikop, and Dashke, the other three. It's dumped in. Dashke, the first one on it, whacks at it. And then he gets a second effort that clears it down the length of the ice. Parks comes all the way over, leaves it up. Jake Johnson from underneath. Finds DeU. Cross ice feed. Behind Keppen. Stays on top of it. And they're going to call
that's no
offsides. And we'll see if we get anything here with the scuffle. Is everybody getting the hands up on the half boards on the far side? Oh, man. Nickel in the middle of it. Keppen still going at his face. Well, you can tell it's April.
A lot of friends out here.
Lots of friends. Low places there, too.
Oh, yeah, right there he was. They haven't played that one tonight.
They did, actually.
Oh, did I miss that?
You
okay,
did. You were down in the room. It was at the end of the second intermission. Had everybody with the sing-along. 16 seconds left on the kill for the Preston Minor. One off for tripping at 2:48. We move out to the neutral zone, just outside the K-Wings end, in front of their bench on the near side. You get Bradford past Salt, along with Dashke and Rennikop and Cormier.
Yeah, it's about time. It's about time.
Yep. And there he goes. The captain gets the retaliation. And Cormier off to the box.
I was curious when they were going to call a slash. They've had about 7 liberties on us, starting with Seif in the first period here. So that was huge. We finally got one, and now, obviously, the refs had enough of this.
He leaned down on him, did the captain. You see here. And that's the one.
He went into a bobblehead there.
Maybe a good for next season if Chaz makes his way back, right?
Yeah, bobblehead night. You can have that clip right there with one leg up.
We'll skate 4-on-4. Slashing the call at 4:32. K-Wings win it. Comes back to pass Salt out of the left circle. Now Joyo, left point. Drops it for pass Salt. Coming down. Lost an edge. He's got to get up to join the play. It's sent through the goal mouth. Now Dugan able to pick it up. They'll skate 2-on-1 the other way. This is the big moment here. Dugan shot. Oh, Vorva with the glove save.
That's a huge save. We needed that one. That was huge.
Dugan came down the left side. Vorva reaches up and says, "No soup for you, sir." You'll see the replay.
Yeah, a little quick flash of the leather there.
Linden, and what a great angle by Joy.
And then a little punch at the end. Yeah. He did come close to Vors. That's his area, not yours.
So the K-Wings head to the power play. 1:41 up on the scoreboard for Cormier's slash at 4:32. They get a defensive zone draw here. Just want to get it back. Oh no, it comes to the backhand of Berglund, and he makes a nice play on it. Vorva even better with the stop.
That was an interesting one. It kind of just laid there, and the center kind of broke free. Haven't seen one like that before.
Reminds you of the old Justin Taylor.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Taylor's making his way back from injury in full pads.
I had a lady ask me to sign a Justin Taylor jersey today.
What'd you say?
I told her no, and then laughed, and she didn't think it was funny at first, but then she found out I was joking.
K-Wings win the draw. McDonald just going to circle back, look for somewhere to go. Comes across ice. Kiefer has to settle it down across center ice. Doesn't get it deep enough, so going to have to play it back. And Fort Wayne gets control, and they swish it down the length of the ice. $1:22 left in the power play.
Yeah, our penalty kill has been obviously huge for us tonight. They've stopped a 5-on-3 and 2 kills. Our power play, if they step up here, that'll be huge.
Joy over the line, they call offside.
Yeah, still got 1:11 here. And obviously, with Wheeling having a 2-1 lead on Indy, this game just gets much, much more bigger.
So we get the second power play unit. Jordan Seifert makes his way out. That would be a big-time moment for that young man if he can find the back of the net. So Preston, along with Seifert, Adams, Dashke, and Nychuk. Also, Nychuk coming down in his second game from the AHL. Adams now, after the face-off win, left side, comes down around the corner. Johnson gets a stick and then loses it. They come back to Nychuk at the point, quickly moves it to Dashke, right side. Down low, Adams, right circle. Stands on the hash, up top. Dashke switches with Nychuk. Nychuk wants the one-timer. Dashke floats it in. It just misses over the top of the crossbar. So down low, Adams. Over to Preston, left circle, up top to Dashke. Across, Nychuk. Kempen facing him. Comes back, shot, post. Oh, Adams just missed. Sent back and cleared the length of the ice. Right post. Colin Adams was 2 inches off from his second goal of the hockey game. 27 seconds left in the power play. 13:50 left in the third. K-Wings trail by 1. With the advantage here, good seal though, coming down and around. Gorniak stops, turns, a lot of speed for that man. He's going to run into a Preston, get knocked down, but the second effort gets it out to center ice. 9 seconds left in the power play. Seifert going to chip it to himself. He's going to work on Haas down there. Puck floats in front of him, falls down. Fort Wayne back to full strength. All these teams, both teams, getting their kills as we continue to struggle against each other this season in the season series. Both teams over 90% on the penalty kill, and it continues that trend here today. We'll go to 5-on-5 play. 13:04 remaining in period number 3. Jake Kiernan with it underneath. Goes to Joyo. Flashes it cross ice. Kiefer has it bounce off his stick. Now it comes back to center. Bradford knifes it inside the point, and Druzak railroads him from behind. And it's dumped all the way in. Good coverage there. There's some Reese. The outlet. Skips it. Goes all the way through center. That should be nicely waved off. Passalt. And lay it slowly. Kiefer coming back down for it. Banks it up and out of the zone. Reese turns, skates backwards, moves it to the far side of the zone. Corcoran ahead, and Druzak off the opposite half boards. Kiefer just trying to get center to push it down lower. Comes back. Bradford holds it at the right point, sends it off the referee. Ends up underneath. Passalt kicks it to himself. Has a man. Bradford shoots, save made. Rebound comes back to Bradford. Eric Bradford chomps it back to the blue line. Low to high, they switch it across. Shot through traffic, and that one hit Kiefer. Now Passalt picks it up. He's going to go back to the same spot. Out in front, jams it. Shot, save made. Rebound, toss out of the zone. He came all the way around from left to right. And a strong stick of the netminder keeps it out. Pinballing, and that's going to be offsides on Fort Wayne. So, 1 goal affair, drama high here at Wings Event Center. 11:32 remaining in period number 3. Fort Wayne with the 1 goal advantage. We'll take a break.
Hey, K-Wings fans, Chris Cadeau here to tell you it's time to stop buying single game tickets and save some money by joining the ranks of the High Flyers as a season ticket holder. The K-Wings have customizable plans to fit your budget, which in turn allows you that exclusive experience you've been looking for while enjoying Kalamazoo's only professional sports team. There's no better time than right now to become a K-Wings season ticket holder. Just call 269-488-8158 or go online to kwings.com to secure yours today.
When you're getting ready for a move, look no further than Allied Van Lines. Their world-class crew of full-service movers will make sure your moving gets done quickly and carefully. Whether your next move is in residential transfer across the interstate or corporate relocation around the world, Allied's team knows exactly how to help. Get your free quote today by calling 269-345-6111.
Face off at center ice as we have a 3-2 hockey game. 11:29 remaining in the third. Fort Wayne wins it. Comes back to the line. That's tipped wide of the net after it's driven in. DeYoung downhill, lifts the stick and nickel. Now it comes back to Teddy. Is it whacked away by Andrusiak. It ends up down in the right wing corner. One-hand pass. They get it low to high. Bernard skips it across. Johnson sends it through the air. It's going to go underneath. Linden backhands it back to Bernard. Now Redicop able to create a turnover. It gets moved all the way back out to center ice. Now back into the K-Wings end. Moved out to the left point. Now we get to down on one knee at center ice. And the K-Wings have the puck out of their own end. Now Nychuk fights through two sticks, moves it ahead. Adams coming over the right side, chips it to himself. Has Seifert coming across. And now Adams dumped in the left wing corner. They just play on. It's back to his feet. They dig at it. Rugby scrum for the puck. Rees over there trying to work it. Seifert comes away with it. Back to Adams. Another slash. And what do we have? Are they both going to the box?
It looks like he pointed at both of them, but I don't think he's calling anything.
All right, we get a whistle on the stoppage. 10:04 remaining. K-Wings trail by 1. Fort Wayne had a 2-0 lead after one as they got 2 goals between the 16:09 mark and the 19:49 mark. The K-Wings come back with 2 goals from the 1:44 mark and the 3:31 mark of the second to tie it. And then Reese's second of the season is the difference in this one, coming at 7:23 of the second. And we have gone back and forth throughout. Looks like everything's calmed down. We get line changes on both sides. A little huddle in the slot for Fort Wayne. Offensive zone draw here. Adams in to take the draw with Carl Berglund. Left circle. Adams wins it straight back. Nychuk comes to get the rolling puck. Funnels it into the right wing corner. Adams takes a hit back to the point. Sent down low. Skips through the slot. Preston rolls with it. Sends it back down low. All the forwards leaked, so they have to come back into the right wing corner. Well, Hosh, bodies thrown everywhere. It's finally skipped out to center. Seifert beats Kemp into the puck. He's going to race towards the K-Wings bench. Leaves it there. Gives it up from Adams to Joyo. Joyo now knifes through everyone like butter. A shot, glove save, and it just missed going into the back of the net. K-Wings with it. Preston, bottom of the left circle. Working through stick checks, coming around the net, jams at it. And Park's able to push it into the right wing corner. Preston gobbles it up, sends it all the way around. Back into the left wing corner. K-Wings changing out personnel. Preston just diving through the scrum. Bernard looks to the weak side of the ice to come up and out with it. Flings it high in the air. And it's going to go all the way down the ice. That should be icy. And get your personnel back on the ice for it, Wade.
90 all back.
They're not heading off yet. Yep, trying to leak one.
Yeah, call penalty. 7 snuck out too.
We got Corcoran.
I mean, this is where you can call a penalty because they're taking too long.
Yep.
I guess they're just letting them get away with it. Their supervisor here, so they're gonna get something in there.
All right, leaked back out to center ice after the face-off win. Sent back downhill past Holt on the charge. Johnson able to stay with it up to chase on. Now it moves. Gorniak kind of split through Walters and Kiernan. They'll find in the right wing corner and get smushed against the glass. They all fight for it. Cormier with his head up. Kiernan seals him. Now Bradford working hard, and he's hauled to the ice, coming through by Gorniak. Sent ahead, Kiefer, left side. Looks for a trailer. Bradford has to go off his skate into the right wing corner. He goes back up top. Dashke to the goal mouth. Glove save made. And pulling it off the ice was Parks. We get a whistle and a stoppage. 8:19 remaining in the third. 3-2 Fort Wayne.
Yeah, still a lot of hockey left, and we only need one goal, right? So, in the end, we got time. We got a lot of time.
Right circle face-off. Morgan in to take the draw with Linden. Linden squares it straight back. Looks up to DeYoung on the far side. He angles off the boards. Across, shaded to the left. Over the line, dumped down low. Dashke moves it to McDonald. He's got DeYoung and Andrusiak pinched between them. They continue to work on the half boards. It's dug out by Dashke. Billings rushing out to center. And fans looking for one. K-Wings banging bodies below the Fort Wayne net. Chaz Reddick in the middle of all of it. Leaves it for Morgan. Coming back. Right circle. Turns. Looks. Shoots through traffic. Save made. Rebound loose. Pushed wide to the left by Chambers. Now another hit by Reddick. Frees the puck to the slot. McDonald has it bumbled. Coming back for it. Everybody, and DeYoung has it. Spanked off the boards at the top of the K-Wings end. Chambers just going to follow it across to McDonald. He gains center red and dumps it down low. Soft roll for Fort Wayne. Allows Johnson to chip it. He's just outside the zone. Shot total 32-30 in favor of the K-Wings. It's a 6-5 advantage here in the third. They take it away deep in their own end. Comes back to center, banked back the other way. Pinballs before it got to the Kalamazoo blue line and then pushed right back into the top of the zone. Nychuk to Joyo, the two Abbotsford products, looking for Preston. He's sandwiched. Now the puck frees up. DeU comes down the left circle to the front of the net. It's loose. Cormier trying to find it. It's sticking on the blue paint. And where is it? It's underneath. Rope back up top. Everybody on sorts. Bernard fires it off the end boards. Comes back short side. Nobody home. They all chomp at it. They fall on top of it. Does Preston and Bernard. Comes back. Or Berglund, excuse me. Now Bernard sends it from the point down low. Oh, opportunity and a glove save made, and the biggest one of the year for Hunter Vorva as Cormier is robbed on the doorstep.
Yeah, that was a huge save. Obviously, it's kind of a scrum in front. You don't really know where the puck is. Hunter's trying to find and see it. Guys are moving their feet. It's a big save.
6:02 remaining in the third. K-Wings trail by one. Defensive zone draw here. Passolt and Adams, the goal scorers for Kalamazoo. Bradford in to take the draw with Berglund. Berglund wins it. Kempen chips it to the left point, and Bernard can't handle it. Fires it in. Vorva able to slow it down for Dashke. Dugan onto the ice. Spins and holds at center ice. Kiefer comes out, chips it ahead. Bradford able to follow it, left circle. Banks it off the boards. It's going to end up for Reddick. He takes it underneath. Fans with the Let's Go K-Wings chant. Bradford coming up, right circle. Coming down into the right wing corner, turning, working, looking for somewhere to go. Finally comes back to the point. Passolt, shot, tipped, high glass, down left wing corner. Dashke, three men. He's hauled to the ice. Not going to get a call. Gets back up. Comes to Kempen. Flushes it out. Berglund almost lost it at his own blue line. Decides to drop it back. 5:09 remaining in the third. Dugan wanted too many men on the ice. Not going to get it. Passolt chips it. Comes in on Parks and just going to hold it for the whistle. Let's see if that's icing. And it will be. All right, crunch time here.
Yeah, final five. I mean, this is what we play for, right? Somebody wants to be a hero right now.
into the right circle we go. Linden head up with Morgan. And DeYoung is being talked to right now by Christopher Williams. And finally the puck is down. Gorniak comes out with it. Sent through. Morgan going to be able to chip it off the glass. It comes out to center. Reese plays it to Gorniak. Comes back to Kiernan. Rolling puck. DeJong on his hip. He moves it to the weak side of the ice. That's the near side. Chambers through center ahead. Morgan through traffic. Flips one. Goes up and over the cage. K-Wings with it in the offensive end now. Back to the point. Kiernan, a drive. Blocked by Linden. It ricochets back to him. Morgan trying to get her on a check. Gets it to Kiernan. Kiernan left circle. Almost loses an edge. Recovers. Fires it underneath. McDonald sprays out to go pick it up. It's backhanded up. Kiernan going to jam it back down. Now McDonald wipes it all the way around to the right point. Walters doesn't get a lot of wood on it, but enough to get it to Chambers. K-Wings changing out forwards in the offensive end. 4:06 remaining in the third. They trail by 1. Scrum behind Parks. He peers around to the left between the twine to see if that puck's going to come out in front of him. And it's wiped away, and DeYoung able to come up on top of it. Just missed Gorniak, so the K-Wings wait to get onside. Preston going to push the issue. Comes down. Shot. Save made. Rebound. Skips through the goal mouth. Shot. Another one. Preston, and Dugan able to come out with it. And he's going to race down the ice. 2-on-2 the other way. Dugan over the line. Holds right side. Out in front. Save made. K-Wings come back. 3 men back deep, though, for Fort Wayne. So Adams going to place it off the board. Seifert going to get the corner. Right circle, come in on net all the way around. He's hauled to the ice. No call as he keeps his stride. Now it's up to Joyo. Shot save made.
Blocked it.
It goes up and up to the left point. Now dumped is Preston again by Johnson behind the play. It's chipped back out to the point.
Nice
Kept
keep.
by the K-Wings. They move it down lower. It falls right to the stick of Kemp. 3:01 remaining in period number 3. That'll be icing on Fort Wayne. .256 remaining. Now we get the Mike's hard hit of the game. Go back to the first period where Radicott met and Druziak.
Ollie, when do you give him a penalty for doing this every icing?
So who's the player that's not supposed to be there? Corcoran?
It was him last time, too. Sneaky.
They're screaming from the K-Wings bench to no avail. Bradford wins the draw, and it's sent all the way back out to center ice. 2:53 remaining. Jam down low. They're going to call icing on the K-Wings there. It's a tough play in this hockey game. Got to get center red. Well, explain what the noises are for. The fans at home have no idea. 2-1 Wheeling. And Indy trying to tie the game up. 14-19 left in the second in that one. Tanner's moaning and groaning about saves.
Yeah, Wheeling just ripped the post on Indy to almost make it 3-1.
Bradford wins the draw. We'll keep an eye on Vorva. It's chipped in by Kiefer, going to Chase of the K-Wings. Chase unable to chip it out as it rimmed all the way around. Now Bradford comes left side, has numbers, left circle. Bradford shot, glove save made by Parks, and we'll get a whistle and a offensive zone face-off when we come back from this break. 2:31 remaining in the third. Fort Wayne holding dear to a 3-2 lead. Back with the finish, maybe a timeout as well after this.
Host your event at Wings Event Center. With a hospitality first mentality, you can rest easy knowing your event is in good hands. Conveniently located directly off I-94 in Kalamazoo with top-notch technological capabilities, in-house catering available, and intimate to large event spaces, you'll be set up for success at Wings Event Center. Visit wingseventcenter.com to learn more about booking your next event in Kalamazoo.
My friends are surprised I'm here tonight. Every time a good show came through, I had an excuse. I gotta take care of the kids. I gotta work late. Honestly, I just didn't have room in the budget. Recently, I found out I could save a ton of money by transferring my credit cards and auto loan to Advia Credit Union. And it was simple. Now I have my own concert fund set aside and am ready to rock at a moment's notice. I just don't remember it being this loud in college.
It's simple. Transfer your loans to Advia Credit Union online or at a branch. We'll handle the rest. All loans subject to approval. Rates and terms may vary based on creditworthiness of borrower.
31 remaining in the third. K-Wings trail by 1. Goals by Passolt and Adams in the second. K-Wings looking for some luck. Hunter Vorba stands close to his hash marks. Offensive zone face-off. Preston able to chip it into the slot. Adams pushes it off the boards, and Berglund's just going to wrap it down the ice. That'll be icing on Fort Wayne. We'll come back. We'll make sure nobody makes it back to the bench. So Preston, along with Adams, Seifert, Redekop, and Nychuk to 5. Lyndon Hosch, Kempen, along with Berglund and Bernard. Left circle face-off out to the right of Parks. Wallach with some orders. It's knifed underneath. Berglund going to try and wrap it around. Held by Nychuk, right point. Nychuk shot, skips. Adams has it. Tries to backhand it into the slot. It's picked up by Linden, and he's going to find it on the forehand and trying to rush out. 2:06 left. Play stalls near the left point. Preston trying to backhand it further. Bernard will take it under his cage. Whack it. Nychuk gets it with a skate. Coming back. Nychuk able to push it down lower. Seifert coming back to the bench. It's flipped out to center ice. Redekop jams it to Nychuk, who sends it down low. K-Wings get a change with 1:45. Bernard, he's angled up. Passolt comes out with it. Vorba off to the bench. Passolt right circle shot. Save made. It moves into the right wing corner. Nobody hopping on it. Hosch angles it to Passolt. He's looking for room.
6-on-4, boys. He doesn't have a stick here.
6-on-4.
He's just holding.
Attacker on. Out in front, it hits the stick. Goes all the way through the goal mouth. The keeper recovers it to Dashke. On comes Bradford, the ECHL's number 2 scorer. Shoots, save made, rebound, and McDonald's dumped out in front. It's a loose puck, and it's slammed out of the zone. A minute left. Dugan jumped off the bench way early. No call. And K-Wings gain the line on the right side. They haven't set it up yet. Everybody diving after the puck. It's flung high into the air. They work down the near side. McDonald stalls it, sends it back. Keeper looking for somewhere to go with it. 45 seconds. Net empty down to the left. Now to the point to Joyo. Rockets it. And it's blocked. Dashke shoots. Save made. And holding it for the whistle is Parks. And DeYoung getting into it. Right out in front. I believe that's David Kiefer. And gets tackled on the left side of the crease. Now we get more stuff. McDonald and Gorniak. 4,162 here. Another one-goal affair between these two teams. And the referees will sort this one out. 33.5. The last time these two teams went to OT was on the 16th. The K-Wings, David Kiefer with the game tire and the winner in overtime. And we look towards the penalty box to see if there's anything going to happen. And not sure yet. Looks like we're going to get a timeout. We'll see. So timeout Kalamazoo, 33.5. Offensive zone draw. We'll take a break. We will see.
Oh, Fort Wayne called it.
Oh, Fort Wayne wants a timeout. All right. So we'll be back in 30 seconds with the finish of this one.
Do you have a knack for quick service? Are you the extrovert that everyone loves? Did you know you can whip up beer and nachos with flair and watch the cash roll in? Consider a lively part-time gig with the Wings Event Center staff. Be the heart of concerts, vibrant festivals, and electrifying K-Wings games. Want to boost your earnings? Don't hesitate. Apply directly from your phone right now. WSI Recruitment and Staffing. A world of opportunities awaits at WSITalent.com.
Six on 5 for the final 33.5. 3-2 Fort Wayne. Face-off left circle. Bradford in to take the draw. It's written all the way around. The K-Wings look to keep it, and Bradford just missed, and that could be the hockey game. Linden, game over. It's 4-2 Fort Wayne with 25.3. And they get the empty netter. And Fort Wayne is going to hop Kalamazoo in the standings. And we'll see how Wheeling and Indy fare today. As Kalamazoo, it's been a long time since they haven't taken points in 3 straight. They're going to go all the way back to November the 9th through the 17th. And this one's going to sting, but it got work to do next week. Face off at center. Oh, no, we get a breakaway. The rookie looking for his first professional goal, and Borba makes the save. Now Cormier out in front. Again, an opportunity save made. Tipped with a high stick, and it's whacked wide, and it's touched. And 8.5. Linden unassisted. The empty netter at 19:25. This one is tough here at Wings Event Center. K-Wings able to tie this one up in the second. Reese, his goal at 7:23, looking to hit the books as the game winner. And the K-Wings will be back in action on Wednesday. They will head to Iowa for 2 before finishing the season in Indy. And that will do it as the horn sounds. And the final score, the Fort Wayne Komets 4, the Kalamazoo Wings 2. Tanner, your final thoughts?
Well, obviously it's a tough one. The boys didn't play bad. We just couldn't get bury our chances. So we had a couple of good chances, and tonight Fort Wayne got the better luck. They had more conversions.
All right, with the win, Fort Wayne picks up points 75 and 76. 35th victory of the season. With the loss, the K-Wings pick up their 30th loss. And we will say goodbye to Fort Wayne here for the final time this season. With the win, Fort Wayne takes the season series as the K-Wings 2-7 against Fort Wayne this year. But an opportunity next week as the K-Wings look to get some wins on the road to find their postseason berth. That'll do it for the game broadcast portion of this hockey game. For my broadcast partner, Mr. Tanner Sorensen, my name's Chris Cadeau. We'll see you on the backside to wrap this one up with the CSM Group postgame show. It's next.
Do you want to stop the suffering of aches and pains? Are you wanting to look, feel, and live better? Would you like to recover faster to get yourself back on the playing field? US Cryotherapy is the place for you. Located off West Edge, we offer whole body and localized treatments, as well as many others from the everyday person to pro athletes. We've got something for everyone. Call us today at 269-993-0947. US Cryotherapy, the official recovery center of your Kalamazoo Wings.
Positivity. It's more than a saying. It's the driving force behind our health system. It's in our employees, our providers, our patients. It's in the choices we make to improve healthcare for you and the ways we work together to advance the health of our community. At Bronson, we live positivity because positivity is what inspires us to go above and beyond.